watching me live here on YouTube. I'm trying to go live on TikTok, and let's try to give that another shot. And we are pushing it again. Unable to go live. Try again later. There's technical difficulties with TikTok, but the live stream's already started here on YouTube, and I'm happy to have you here. We're just going to carry on with this live stream, and regardless, it is fun to be here, and it's fun to have you here. And I didn't live stream yesterday, but yesterday was the day that the TikTok app did kind of go black, and it was kind of weird. I should have documented it better because that was the original intention. But then again, at the same time, it was also a Saturday, and I really kind of feel like this stuff's going to just blow over anyways, and I'm not going to extend that much of my energy into it. But it was fun making some videos trying to figure out what to do with the Red Note app. If you haven't watched those videos in my shorts, I did download the Red Note app and played with it yesterday. If you're watching, you're here on YouTube, and this is the only place I'm live streaming right now. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, I'm going to figure out what's going on with TikTok. But for the most part, I live stream here on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time to give you the ability to watch me, Benjamin James Morgadichin, in real raw reality TV form. That's right. It's not going to be edited. I will not edit this video at all, and I will upload it just as it is so you can get a real taste for me and the reality that I have in my life, which is just, this is my life. This is just me doing things. I'm going to clean this room in this live stream here on YouTube. I'm going to get myself to live stream on TikTok if I can. If the band's still like kind of being weird, I don't know really what to do with that. But regardless, it is fun being here, and it is fun to have you here. But it does look like the live feature isn't really functioning very well for me on at least that phone. But I can just try it over here on this phone because I got multiple places to do it from, and that's just going to be what I'm going to do. But actually, now that I have just you, YouTube, in the room, which isn't something I usually do in general, it is nice to be live streaming here on YouTube. Which, give me 1 second as I shut this door. It's just cold outside, so I just got to shut everything. Oh, look, there I am right there. Well, this is my account over here on TikTok. You're probably watching me either on YouTube or on TikTok. Actually, you can't be watching me on TikTok right now because I haven't started live streaming there. I know, I am getting myself back into the zone. It is actually really cold out here, and it is hard for me to fully concentrate. I'm already at the end of my day where my attention span is not where it should be anymore, especially since I'm starting to also get tired. But then I really want to do this project of cleaning up this shed and taking down all of this stuff, and I feel like tonight's the night that I really need to just push this through and make it happen, and doing a live stream is the best way to keep myself accountable with doing something that I definitely need to get done. Yep, this is something I do in my life to make sure I actually do a task every once in a while. I decide I'm going to just live stream myself doing it and see how long it takes. I'm here live on YouTube only right now. It's going good, Liz. Nice to have you here. We're only live here on YouTube at the current moment. I'm having some problems going live on TikTok, so we are only live here on YouTube. Welcome to the live stream. Feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to watch me here on YouTube. You can also let them know I'm having some problems on TikTok. If there are people over on TikTok that you know like to watch me, you should just tell them that I'm over here right now because this is the only place that's working at the current moment in time. And due to everything that's been happening with all these technological things that have been going in and out and the ban and me not being able to use the CapCut app, which I made a video about here on YouTube and on TikTok, you can rewatch that video whenever you want. It's in my videos of the YouTube or the TikTok shorts that I got going on. No, the YouTube shorts. Right, I'm only live here on YouTube. It's throwing me off a little bit. Also, I'm trying to resolve the issue at the same time because I'd like to be going live on both platforms. This is a technical issue right now, and I am live streaming myself without actually wanting to do any of the cleaning that I should be doing in this live stream. So I am taking this opportunity to just have a one-on-one with YouTube. It is nice to just be here on YouTube. I keep wanting to call it TikTok, and I noticed that, and I'm saying something about it because I feel like we can go further with this whole I'm here on YouTube thing. It is a lot of fun. I love being on YouTube, so it is something that's great to be on. And at the same time, I do miss TikTok. So I do want to figure out how to get this to work. Welcome to my live stream. We have great moderators in this room. And in the room, those moderators are Liz, Brandon, and Gabby. They do a really good job with being on top of hanging out with me in this room, and they do make the chat safer, and they are lovely people. So give them a shout out, let them know that you appreciate them. I appreciate them for being here, and I appreciate you for being here too. Feel free to interact in the chat. I'll try to answer questions best I can. I do got the camera set up pretty far away from me. I'm going to do some cleaning tonight. I'm going to clean this workshop area, the Santa's workshop that I set up for the holiday season. That's what's going to happen in this live stream, and that's really all that's going on. I'll interact best I can, but you're just watching the reality of my life. So it's an unedited reality TV show, basically. Welcome to me in a shed, getting ready to clean it up when I got gingerbread houses and cups, and there are a whole bunch of cables on the ground because during the whole power outage thing, I took out all the extension cords because I was trying to run power somewhere at my mom's house. I'm at my parents' house, and my dad and my mom have their extension cords, but their extension cords were in the garage. So I like made a huge mess in here. There was also just lots of wind these last couple of days, but nothing's like, really broken in here. It's just a mess. Just a mess in my shed, and you're watching me live here on YouTube dealing with this mess that I am just kind of frustrated with myself that I let it get this bad. I don't like to clean things this intensively, but then I also have to take this stuff down, and it makes it harder to take some decorations down if it's also just like there's just a whole bunch of shit on the ground. Oh, sorry for cussing, by the way. I usually don't try to cuss in my live streams, but I am here on YouTube, and I do have a technical issue going on with TikTok. And that's happening on a different device, but you're watching me here on YouTube right now, and I'm here to entertain you. If you want to be entertained by me, feel free to share this live stream and let me know how I'm doing also. Just be a follower. If you want to be a follower, subscribe and watch the other videos I have here on this platform. I'm here to entertain you. If you want to be entertained by me, I upload content on a regular basis, and I'm here to clean this shed, but also figure out what's going on with the TikTok app. And I'm going to try it one more time on that other phone. I don't want to do it on this phone, but it also is being kind of weird right now. Oh, man. I also need to pick up the stuff on the ground. I don't want to break anything. It's gotten to that time of the day. It feels a lot later than it is, and it's cold outside, but I do have this activity of me being more productive and being a better adult by cleaning up my messes while also putting away Christmas decorations. They really just shouldn't stay up all year. I could just leave this if I really want to. I mean, I am an adult, so I could make that decision. But this is what's happening here in my shed, so welcome. I'm going to be bringing my attention over here to a different device that I'm trying to live stream on TikTok, because normally I live stream on both events if you're just tuning in, on both of the platforms if you're just tuning in. Oh, hey, REI, it's nice to have you here. So it says unable to go live. Let's just quit this. Let's exit the apps. Let's try to restart things. I don't know, are we allowed to go live? I haven't been using the app much today. I just found out we had access again. And it looks like... Are other people going live, or are people not going live? I can't tell. I can tell if I go over here. I'm going to find out right now. You're watching me figure this out in real time. None of the people I know are live? That is weird. Well. Okay, so does that mean that the live feed is off? I haven't seen anyone live on TikTok. Thanks for bringing that up. I've seen a few people go live. REI, okay. Maybe I just try again later? That is interesting. Is that part of the problem? It reset. I made a whole bunch of things. Well, let's just try it. It's unable to go live. That's absolutely fine. That just means you're here on YouTube watching me tonight. If you are here and you know anybody that watches me usually on TikTok, feel free to give them a shout out. I should probably do something myself. What would be best? Maybe a post. I know, right? So let's make a video of me realizing that I can't go live on TikTok, live here on YouTube. It's a little confusing, I know. Let's just bear with me right here. I'm going to make a video right now with my phone over here, showing that I can't go live on TikTok, but I am live here on YouTube. So then people know that they can come over here to watch me here on YouTube, because I still have the ability to go live here on YouTube. And it is actually nice being here, but I do feel forced to be here a little bit, but I'm still like willingly here. I love using this app, but I don't like the fact that I can't do both. And, you're watching me I'm kind of unhappy about it, so you're watching me a little angry about it at the same time, but I'm just giving it a laugh off. Just a laugh off right there. You see, I'm just laughing about it, thinking to myself, oh, of course this is happening. But then at the same time, why is this happening? Let's not get mad about things, though. Let's be positive about things. Yeah, and then there's this other camera that I usually use to live stream on too, and I can't do it. I don't really like that aspect of things. The disturbance of it is inconvenient. Being handsome is a full-time job. Okay, so let's have me focus on what I'm doing right now. Welcome to my live stream. We're going to clean this shed in a minute, but I'm very distracted by the fact that I can't go live on TikTok. So I'll make a video on the fact that I can't go live on TikTok, and then I'll post that on TikTok, because that the type of content I make here in my live stream. If you're watching me here on YouTube, I also make these types of videos on YouTube, and it is happening right now on TikTok. So we are just going to make a video real quick to the side. Thanks for watching. If you're watching me here, I do appreciate your patience as I make a video on top of a video, but this is also behind the scenes. So you're having some fun, right? If the algorithm brought you here, the algorithm brought you there. And I guarantee you that means that you'll be entertained. So maybe you should just stay. If you miss reality TV and you just really want to watch someone do something, but you also don't realize how much you missed reality TV, this is maybe the live stream for you. This is you just watching me just being here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate the viewership, and feel free to follow me here on YouTube. You can also check me out on Instagram and on TikTok and other places, but I usually live stream on TikTok. But thanks for watching me here on YouTube. It's great to have you here. I'm filming a video on the side, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the lighting, which the lighting should probably just be like this. This is good enough. I don't want to do this for that long. I could get stuck making a video a lot longer than I want to. It's something that is definitely... Oh, wow. I really love screens, looking at screens. All right, so I'm going to push record. And do I have the other tripod in here? Nope. So I guess I'll zoom in a bit so that I can make it look like I'm not holding my phone. But that never works. It always just looks like I'm holding my phone anyways, because that is what I'm doing. This is what it looks like when I'm filming a video that shows people what it looks like when I can't get live on TikTok. So this is just what's going on right now. All right, so recording and checking the lighting. I should change lighting, but you know what? I'm not going to. Nope, I'm just going to do it this way. All right. And this is what it looks like when I can't go live on TikTok, but I am live on YouTube. You can watch me on YouTube, not live on TikTok, because I can't go live on TikTok, because apparently the functionality of doing that is down here on the app. I'm not sure what's going on, but it has been unbanned, but the functionality of going live isn't something that I can do. Or the function, I can't use that function. Can you use that function? Well, this is what it looks like when I realize I can't go live on TikTok, but I am live on YouTube, so just watch me on YouTube. What's it look like when you realize you can't go live on a device, but you are live streaming on a different device and you're telling people about it? Pretty specific, right? Okay. I think I made a video. So now I have to actually make this video and post this video. Welcome to my live stream. It's great to have you here. I might film that again. Who knows? Oh, thanks for saying that. That was just lovely. As I edit it, sometimes I decide to do another take. Thanks for spreading any sort of energy. It's nice to have energy in the room in general. Teen Hunt? I don't understand. But maybe I also I took my glasses off, so I'm also having a really hard time reading the comments, but it does seem like everyone's really pumped to be here and saying some pretty nice stuff, but I also might be reading things wrong. But that's the best part about taking off my glasses and then doing a live stream and having a comment section. It's great. It is a great aspect of it, because sometimes I go back and read it later and go, oh man, that guy was a hater, and I thought he was actually liking me. And then other times it's like I go back and go, wow, that person was really creeping on me pretty big, and I was okay with it. And like, oh man. But then the chats also are hard for me to re-access on YouTube, but I can also re-access live chats in TikTok. But the live chat on TikTok is usually what I end up looking at a lot more. But it is great to have you here on YouTube as well. And I appreciate all the likes and all the shares I've gotten so far. I see people are jumping in. Sicily? Someone's from Sicily. That's great. Mountain, you're from Sicily? Well, welcome to the thread. I am attractive. Oh, thanks, Ishika. It is nice to have you here in the live stream on YouTube. I got to post this video on TikTok so I could tell people that usually watch my live stream. Oh, dang it. I really need to start picking up crap. Right. I am cleaning this shed. I need to focus on what I'm doing. Welcome to my live stream. I'm going to try to post a video really, really quick on TikTok, telling people to come watch me on YouTube if they normally watch my live streams. And it is something that I just need to do really quick because I do appreciate the people that have been watching. so far in these live streams, and it does seem like the same people like coming back, so I do at least need to give them the notification. It is fun for me to be doing this, and I appreciate people coming in and being part of the community. So welcome to my live stream here on YouTube, but feel free to share me in other platforms as well. Like if you like use Instagram and you watch a video of me over there and you decide to share that video, I appreciate that. So do take the time to look into those types of things if you do want to support me and let me know that you care. I'm just talking aimlessly now because I can talk while I'm doing other things, but sometimes I just stop listening to myself. And honestly, I don't know if you should listen to me right now, but I am live streaming myself, and I do like to keep that authenticity of just really you being with me. That's just what I'm trying to bring to the table. I can be natural in front of a camera, so because of that, I hope you're really enjoying me watching these live streams. But I do also want to do this really quick. It is great to see people tuning in and being part of it, and it's cold out here and I need to focus on what I'm doing. I can talk endlessly. It's not that big of a deal for me to be able to do that, but I am finishing this post once I figure out where it starts. I think it's here. Yeah, around here. So if I push delete, it's 54 seconds. I know, I'm trying to make sure it's short. I should change lighting, but you know what? I'm not going to. Nope. I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm definitely getting tired. And I'm trying to clean this whole shed. It's going to be a good live stream. But I did expect to be live streaming on both YouTube and on TikTok. But I'm going to carry through and do this live stream right. But it's been 16 minutes. So do feel free to be part of the live stream. And it's great from where? I don't understand. Anyways, it is great to have you here. If you're just tuning in, welcome to my live stream. I'm here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. You can actually follow me on like Lemon8. You can even follow me on Red Note now. I'm all over the place. I don't know really what's going on when it comes to social media, but I'm trying to explore new revenues or new avenues. Yeah, I know, right? Like, if you know what I was referring to right there too. Let's just focus on what we're actually doing. I'm getting real silly because it's also really cold. Like when I can't go live on TikTok, but I am. Oh, so it starts at 11 seconds? Nope, I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah, it starts right after that. That's 11 seconds in. All right, now you also get to watch me edit a video in real time. Sometimes when I edit these videos, after I watch me do it, I sometimes just decide I want to say something different altogether, and then I don't end up posting it. Oh, another 2 seconds out. Good. Is this going to be like a 30-second video? I like it when they're shorter. It's easier on me. Yeah. 37 seconds. This is what it looks like when I... All right. Also, when I'm editing a video, I like to try to do it within the app, but that doesn't always work. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're watching my live stream right now, and I should at least show you what I'm doing because you're taking the time to be here, and I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the people that are here in the room. In general, it's great to have this live chat. Feel free to chat with each other, do some crosstalk. I do try to pay attention to chat best I can, but I've taken my glasses off. It's a little harder for me to read it, but it is great to have you here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. Feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to be watching, that also usually watches me maybe on TikTok, but it is great to have you here on YouTube, and I appreciate you. And it looks like we're just live streaming here on YouTube tonight, so welcome to the live stream. It's going to go for a while. We're cleaning in the shed. It's me editing a video of how I can't... This is what it looks like. I can't live stream on TikTok right now, so I'm just letting people know that this is what it looks like when I can't do that, because that's what the type of content I make. I know. I wish I could give you a lot more attention right now. I hate looking down at my phone when I'm doing a live stream. It feels really rude. That's why I keep saying I know and I'm sorry, and I feel like it's not the best thing to do. It's not what people are watching me to do, and it's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to do a task. I like doing these live streams with something to actually do. I'm not just showing you me just sitting around doing nothing, which is what a lot of people do, but I'm actually trying to do something in this one, and that's clean this shed. You're going to watch me clean a shed tonight, I guarantee it, but I do first need to have you watch or observe me clean, well, not just clean the shed, but clean up this video and post it and direct people to this live stream. I know, right? You can rewatch any of these live streams whenever you want. Isn't that just the best part? It's just you watching me in real time, and I'm not really prepared for everything that happens, which is actually a lot more fun because I'm just actually responding. I'm trying to also make sure to keep that positive energy. And it doesn't always stay with me, but if you do end up watching my live streams on a regular basis, I do appreciate you being here, and it is a lot of fun for me to be doing it, and it's a fun thing to do here on YouTube and other platforms as well. I can go live on. This is what it looks like. Wow, that didn't work right. This is what it looks like. All right, so I got to fix that first. Yeah. Mm. This is what it looks like when I can't go up. Oh, that makes more sense. There we go. I'm almost there. I got this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient. I don't like looking down at my phone while I'm doing my live streams, but it's happening right now because I can't live stream on TikTok, and you're watching me here on YouTube, and I usually live stream on both YouTube and on TikTok. I usually thank the moderators a lot, and I go about doing this show in a different way, but my live stream has been kind of disrupted with a little bit of a hiccup, and that's completely okay, but not really at the same time. The TikTok ban has had an effect, and it is kind of a weird one, but I do still like to live stream, so it's great to be here, and I do not know really what's going on, but CapCut doesn't seem to be working, and we can't live stream on TikTok, but I'm here on YouTube live streaming, so feel free to share this live stream with someone that you know likes to watch me on TikTok. But welcome to the live stream as I'm trying to figure out the best way to edit this video when I need to notify followers of mine on at least TikTok that I'm live over here. I mean, some people actually watch me on a regular basis. It is fun to build a little bit of a community on these social media platforms, and it is something that is exciting to do, and I encourage everyone to give it a shot at some point in time. Live stream yourself if you can. See if you can rally up some people and find people that are like-minded, because that is actually a lot of fun to do live streams where you can have people in the room that keep coming back and usually are pretty nice. Like, we got great moderators in this one. The moderators are Liz, Brandon, and, we've got Gabby, and the three of them do a great job at moderating here on the YouTube stream and the live chat when they're here. And they're here pretty frequently. Maybe right now, maybe not right now. I'm not really sure. I'm not interacting with the chat too much. I kind of should. But at the same time, I wasn't expecting to have a hiccup when I started live streaming. I just thought that everything would work. So, of course, I pushed go ahead here on YouTube and start live streaming here. And then I push it for TikTok, and TikTok doesn't work. It's just a fascinating order I did it in at the same time. But we have to just do the ending of the video. Hold on. I do manual zoom-ins on my videos. I don't know if you do that. But once again, when I'm editing a video that's usually being posted on a platform, I at least do some of the editing within the app, because it will register that you edited it. And even if I don't do all the editing on the app, you want to do some of it. And it makes it so then it's a lot easier to like play within its algorithm, because it's going to favor it to some degree, or at least that's what I was taught at this current moment in time. Now I need to clean up the stuff on the ground. I shouldn't be stepping on things like this anymore. Okay, I got this. Dang it, it went out of shot. Specific, right? Okay, actually, let's go back. Pretty specific, right? Watch me. All right, now I got to watch. I did basic editing on some of this, just where I'm zooming in and out. You can watch me on YouTube, not live on TikTok, because I can't go live on TikTok, because apparently the functionality of doing that is down here on the app. I'm not sure what's going on, but it has been unbanned. But the functionality of going live isn't something that I can do. Or the function, I can't use that function. Can you use that function? Well, this is what it looks like when I realize I can't go live on TikTok, but I am live on YouTube, so just watch me on YouTube. What's it look like when you realize you can't go live on a device, but you are live streaming on a different device and you're doing it? Pretty specific, right? Okay. 36 seconds. I have fun doing these things. I hope you have fun watching me live stream myself here. Please don't let the camera turn. What camera turn? Free Diddy indeed. Thanks, guys, for joining in and being part of the live stream here on YouTube. I'm posting on TikTok, letting TikTok followers know that I can't go live on the platform, but I am live. I'm just live here on YouTube, and it's an unfortunate thing. I could also do Instagram, and I probably should do Instagram, but I'll do that tomorrow night if there's still a problem. Tonight I'm not set up to do that, and I don't want to. And I do these live streams for fun, so you're just going to be dealt with whatever I decide to give you, because I'm giving you content, but I'm giving you content to do what I really want to do, and as long as I can keep it positive and have a lot of fun. Something that I can do, or the function. I can't use that function. Yeah, good enough. I'm not going to correct anything or like fix it more. I think it's just best to let the people know that I'm not live on TikTok tonight, but I am live here on YouTube. It is a lot of fun to do these live streams in general, so I appreciate the support, and I appreciate people coming in and interacting in the chat. And whether you're saying something good or bad, doesn't matter. If you're interacting in the chat, you're helping me, and the algorithm's registering that I'm getting engagement. So thanks for being here. Thanks for engaging. If you are a hater and you're being a hater, there's like an algorithm that also tries to mute the chat, and then there's also moderators. So I feel you. But here on YouTube, there's a lot of different types of people from all walks of life. You got kids using this platform, acting like they're 25 and talking like a kid, and that's cool, and that's happening. But we also have people that are like 55 plus, because we're all over the spectrum here on YouTube. It's great to have you here. This is the general audience, and it's great to see everyone jumping in and being here, but the platform is real big, so do feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to watch me here on YouTube, because that's where I'm live streaming right now. I know, right? If you're just tuning in, I do usually live stream on 2 different platforms. That's TikTok and YouTube, and I'm still posting a video that I've been working on for quite a while, but I'm almost done. I am so close to being done. After all of that, I don't want to do any really intensive things. So I'm just going to generate some basic captions. I can't use CapCut right now. I don't know why I can't use CapCut. Maybe because I was doing the bilingual posts. Maybe people didn't like that I was doing those. I don't know who those people would be, but I'm not making any accusations. I'm not suspicious of anything. The app was banned very clearly. CapCut was banned for a good reason, I guess. I don't understand why CapCut's still banned. I'm gonna try to use it again. I don't know. I made a video about that. If you're like just tuning in, you're like, oh, I don't really know what this guy's talking about. Well, I do know what I'm talking about, but now to inform you so you know what I'm talking about, there's a video that I posted in my shorts a little while before I started going live here on YouTube, and you can watch that where I show people what it looks like when I come across the fact that TikTok's not banned, and then I'm also trying to access the other apps that ByteDance owns, and that's basically what I do in that video, and it's like a 2-minute video. You go over and watch it if you want to. I like doing these live streams. It's great to have you here. If you find me to be entertaining, then share the live stream. Thanks for the likes and thanks for the shares. I'm here on YouTube posting myself on so apparently the functionality of that works. You know, I'm not going to check all of these, but on a different device and you're telling people about it. Pretty specific, right? All right, we got to do. Right? I can cut to right here. Specific, right? Go in a little. Oh, dang it! Going a little closer. Right? Perfect. It's still a 30-second video. I think that's fine. Honestly, this isn't me making a video for that much longer. I'm pushing next and just posting this thing because I want to focus on the live stream that I am doing here tonight. That's the one with you. You find people over here on YouTube. It's just me and you tonight. YouTube, you can rewatch my live streams whenever you want. All you wonderful people out there, thanks for being here. If you do enjoy watching my live stream tonight, there's other live streams for you to watch on demand whenever you want. I upload my live streams after I'm done doing them every time, so you can interact with me in the future in a real live stream, or you can just interact with me on demand whenever you want to, I don't know, cook food at the same time as me, because I make a whole bunch of videos about cooking too. It is fun doing these live streams, so I appreciate all the feedback and I appreciate the follows and the likes. Thanks for being here, and thank my moderators. Those moderators are Liz, Brandon, and Gabby. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Thanks for being in the live stream. This is what it looks like. It's pretty basic captions. This is what it looks like when I don't normally post in my live streams, by the way, here on YouTube, but it is happening right now. I think they left him. I'm not sure what people are talking about, but it looks like the chat's freaking out, and I do like that. Hang out in the chat, have some fun, but be nice to each other, and don't get banned by the algorithm that polices it. It's very hard to monitor some of these things, but thanks for being here in the live chat here on YouTube, and I am still making this post. This is what it looks like when, so now I'm writing the description, so now you're watching what it looks like when I do this live. I'm live writing a description of a post that I'm making showing people that they can watch me here on YouTube. And that's what you're watching right now. So I'd like to see what it looks like. But no, I know, right? I make a lot of these. I have a lot of fun just in general. You've caught me in a moment where I'm cold. I'm in the shed. I'm definitely stalling on cleaning, and that's the live stream tonight. By live streaming myself cleaning, I know I'm going to get it done. So I'm not going to stop this live stream until I actually clean this shed, and I need to get it to look nice. So we're going to be using this as motivation, and that is something that you could be doing too in the future if you really want to. If you want to use live streaming to get yourself to get things done, sometimes that's really good. This is what it looks like when I'm discovering, let's say just trying. This is what it looks like when, no. Yeah. It's trying. This is what it looks like when I'm trying to go live. No, I don't like that. This is what it looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like when I'm just live on YouTube. I'm just live streaming. Can't live stream on TikTok Live. It's kind of weird. The TikTok Live experience actually has really grown on me. I used to hate it when I first started, but I can say I became a fan. And I'm having a great time being here too on YouTube, being in the live functionality of this app as well. But it is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Yeah, I think this worked. This is what it looks like when I'm just live streaming on YouTube because I can't live stream on TikTok. This is what it looks like. The functionality isn't working. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Space is down. The functionality. I mean, why not, right? Sometimes you got to post writing things in the captions and doing things like making videos that just entertain you. And that's 100% what I'm trying to do all the time. So I hope that that's the type of energy that I'm spreading on the internet for other people to also just make videos that they really want to make, or write the descriptions they really want to write just for fun. Not so much thinking about all the hashtags they have to use or any of that thing. Just have fun with these platforms. This is what social media is really about. like at the end of the day, you know, people could be like, it's about information, but really it's about having some fun. It's about being entertained. Functionality isn't letting me on TikTok. All right. Yeah. I don't know, I just kind of want to add an emoji. Once again, it's about having some fun. And I've already taken up this much time doing it. Just because I'm live streaming myself here on YouTube doesn't mean I shouldn't put my effort into the videos that I post. I'll probably also post this video onto YouTube immediately after I push post here on TikTok. Well, not here on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube right now because TikTok's not working. But welcome to the live stream, and let's have some fun tonight doing some cleaning together. It's Sunday, so we're going to be cleaning the shed, and we're going to be preparing for the rest of the week. If there's things that you should be doing to make your week easier, I hope I can encourage you tonight to do those things so then you don't have a terrible week. You also have a much better week if you take care of that stuff here on Sunday and you get yourself ready for the whole week. Also, I'm posting myself on TikTok right now, notifying all of the followers that I got over there that I am not live streaming over there. And if they want to watch me, they can come over here. And that's going to just be what's happening tonight. I'm only live streaming here on YouTube, so welcome to my live stream. If you watch me on a regular basis, or you know people that watch me on a regular basis, feel free to share this live stream with them. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. Let's see how many people we can get in the room. I do enjoy doing this, and it's great to be here with you. We're going to be taking down some Christmas decorations in just a minute, and that's going to be what's happening in this one. So that's just going to happen in a minute after I post this. I'm taking longer than I need to with posting this now. I just kind of sit with things after I post them too. Whenever you post something, you're really posting it on the internet, and that's not something you should do lightly, in my opinion. You should also try to take the time to think about how this can be, I don't know, like used potentially against you. All social media, all things can be used in favor and against you to some degree. I don't know, maybe. I'm thinking about what I'm doing really quick. I can talk endlessly, but really at the same time, what I'm actually thinking is, do I need to do anything else to this video? Is this fine? Maybe just... I think that's the one. It feels matrixy. Screens on screens. I have a whole bunch of gingerbread here that I'm going to have to do something with. I can shut this camera off. This camera is useless now. Oh, I can show you guys what's going on. So here's the camera that was right here. And this camera is usually going live. And you see how it says unable to go live? Yeah, so I can't do it. And this is more of a documenting of it here on YouTube in this live stream to make sure that you can see everything I was able to see. I realized there was a couple of other live streams I did where I didn't bring into consideration that I need to really show things to this camera as well. There are plenty of live streams I have here on YouTube that I definitely put less effort on the YouTube live stream than on the TikTok live stream, and it's something that can be observed. It's not something that's an opinion. Like, I'm not telling you that, like, you know, like my opinion on the things that I need to improve on. It's not really that. It's like a legitimate observation that you can see that I put a lot of attention into the TikTok live stream because it usually takes a whole bunch of my attention. The live stream over there goes crazy in the chat, and over here on YouTube, the experience here in the live streaming format isn't necessarily what YouTube is known for, and they're still exploring how it could work and how its functionality is, and it seems like we're getting updates on that stuff all the time, and it's great. It's great to be part of these technological awakenings for companies, and so they do the same thing that other companies do, and then we find ourselves posting on all these different apps because all of them do the same things, and then we have to navigate between all of them. I miss just being on TikTok's live, honestly. It did seem like it had a lot of possibilities. But it does have a lot of possibilities over here on YouTube as well. That's why I'm live here. I guess I'm also saying I don't really want to go live on Instagram. I just don't like the way that platform kind of works sometimes. It just doesn't feel right. But it is great to have you here, and maybe I should be live streaming on Instagram as well. If enough people say that in the chat, I'll make sure to do it. I do take the time to listen to the people that are here to some degree, but I am now going to be posting this video so people now know that usually follow me on TikTok. People will now know that they can watch my video, my live stream on it's just uploading really slow. I don't know, the app's working different in my opinion. Is anyone else having the experience after it's gone banned that it kind of feels like it's not working right? Maybe it's in my head. Regardless, actually it's not working right because you can't live stream. I'm fine with what's going on to a certain degree. It's nice to have access to the app anyways, and it's nice to still post videos here, and it kind of reminds me how it used to work before where we didn't really have the lives, but the lives not being here is kind of throwing me off. I can't see them, and it looks like they were just halted at one point in time. But in 82 seconds, I can give you a lot more of my attention, and that is going to be what I'm going to do, because I'm going to not make another video about this whole situation with not being able to go live on TikTok, but I am going to continue to tell people within the live stream. If you can also give a shout out to the other people that usually watch my live streams. Amanda? Oh, yeah. Whoever watches my live streams and knows other people that watch my live stream as well, feel free to share this with them so then they know that they can watch my live stream tonight. We are waiting for this to work. It's at 82%, but then again, at the same time, some of those people do follow me on YouTube as well, so I will post this on YouTube because they'll know I'm live, and it's maybe something I should be doing on a regular basis. When I go live, I might need to be making a video that I'm going live, because people are always asking me when I'm going live, and I do try to do it at a moderate time that works for me. I'm over here on the west coast of the United States, so you know it's a bit later for me. If you're watching me in the East Coast, it's way later than it is for me. But I mean, I'm over here. You could be like a 3-hour difference, a 2-hour difference. I don't know, but regardless, you're watching my show right now, and my show is here in California, and I'm just going to be doing this activity in my shed. You're tuning in to watch me live, and it's completely unedited. I'll upload this video just as it is for you to be able to rewatch it whenever you want at your convenience. So feel free to push like and share the live stream, but also feel free to come back and rewatch these live streams whenever you want on demand. It's up to you to be able to be part of my community. So if you do want to be part of my community and support me some more, and that's something that's fallen into your category right now. It is great to have you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. Could someone pay? I could visit some country. Well, it looks like people are jumping in on the chat, and we have you in here, and I can't read the chat super easily on YouTube. The interface with the live streaming is a little bit different than it is on TikTok. It's usually a bit more straightforward over here on TikTok, but it does also fade away, so sometimes I can't get over there. I'm also not wearing my glasses, but welcome to my live stream, and I do want to take time to bring attention to what people are saying, because you're here, I'm here with you, and it's important for me to be able to hang out with you and be respectful that you're here. Overall, I wonder if the live stream function's just down for everybody. Now I actually just want to use social media and try to figure out what's actually going on, because I didn't know that the live function wasn't going to work. My sister told me that the app still worked when we were doing family things earlier today, and it was like, I don't know, maybe like 12 o'clock when I realized that the app still worked, but we had a whole bunch of family stuff that we just needed to, I just had to keep my phone away. It's important to do that every once in a while, guys. But then again, I used it to take pictures every now and then, but I didn't post anything because it is fun to just sometimes be in the moment. I'm just letting you know, if you're watching this and you're on your phone right now and you realize you've been on your phone a long time, I don't want to tell you to stop watching me until I put your phone down. But you should probably stop watching me and put your phone down. You can rewatch me whenever you want, man. This is, you know, it's a live. It'll last for at least another hour because I am stalling big time on cleaning up this shed. Because I really don't want to clean it up, but I need to force myself to do this tonight. And doing a live stream of myself cleaning something is a great way to force myself to deal with something. And if I talk at the same time, I can have some positive energy doing it. And it could take me, 3 times longer than it would actually take me. But it would still take me relatively the same amount of time that someone else would end up taking to take care of it. Maybe not. I don't know. Everyone's different. Did it post yet? It did. But now I can do also a story because, you know, you never know what people... Well, now I'm just stalling even more. All right. Okay. Well, I do need to do one thing, which is post it also on YouTube. That's right. This is you watching me post a video, a short video, one of the shorts videos onto YouTube while also watching me live here on YouTube. Ain't that just the best? The world is a small place. You could be absolutely anywhere in the world right now watching me. You could be across the world. You could be basically next door. I don't know where you are. Regardless of where you are, it's great to have you here, and thanks for being part of my live stream. I'm in the sunny California, and it's not sunny right now. It's definitely dark and cold outside, and I'm in my shed getting ready to clean it, and that's what's going to happen here in my live stream. Now, if you're just tuning in for the first time, feel free to follow, feel free to check out my other videos, but this is what it looks like when I post a video for you to be able to watch later at your convenience, whenever you want. It is fun for me to make videos, so do feel free to follow me, and I do enjoy being here, so let me know how I'm doing. I feel like 36.3 seconds is good enough. I don't need to do anything else to this video. I could end it sooner. Let's make it a lot shorter. Yeah, so I'm going to start over. I'm just going to cut it earlier. Why not, right? But can I? I should probably... I can't. That's okay. It doesn't really affect it at all. It was nice to see. I'm just stalling still, because I really don't want to clean this shed, and I don't want to take down the Christmas decorations, but you're watching me deal with this live, and it is embarrassing. No, it is not. I'm having a great time. You might be thinking, why? This guy's really putting himself out there. The way I see it is, why not? Why not? I'm going to do this anyways. I know how to film myself. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to do anything terrible or say anything terrible. I am always taking a risk by letting myself just say things. And I can see myself saying something I shouldn't say in these live streams in the future, so that gives you an incentive to definitely keep watching. You never know what I'm going to do. This is a live stream of me, Benjamin James Marguerite, in my shed, going to be taking some things down, some Christmas decorations, and I got to figure out what to do with these gingerbread houses, but I'm normally live on TikTok as well, and I do live stream on both platforms at the same time, and I have a lot of fun doing it, so welcome to the live stream. But here on YouTube, we are just starting off, and I need to, I guess, post this too. That's weird. This app's just not working right either. Something's wrong. Honestly, I'm getting a weird feeling. Just something doesn't feel right. Like the app's functionality on other apps right now are kind of being weird. Select video. I'm gonna just upload this and not think about it too much. But that was weird. That just looked like just a regular glitch, honestly. Made something out of nothing. It's great to be here. It's great to have you here. Too late for that, indeed. Whatever we're talking about, we're just talking about. It's just us four. There's only 4 people in the room? No, that's not true. There's 7 people in the room. Actually, I don't know. That number keeps fluctuating so much. I don't know what to trust. There might be a delay too, but it's great having you here. If you decided to join in on my live stream, I'm here with you. If you're here with me, you can also hang out with other people in the same environment as I'm creating right now. That's right. That means you can share it. You can go ahead and share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to also watch me in my shed clean it. I'm going to start cleaning the shed now. I've posted videos telling people I'm here. That's weird. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm trying something. It's having a hard time on YouTube right now. Maybe people are posting more content on YouTube. I don't know. I'm actually really curious on what's happening on the internet right now. I'd rather actually just be sitting with the iPad down here, just web browsing right now, basically, opening up Reddit, then closing Reddit, then opening up Reddit again because I've been redirected back to Reddit, then closing it, then opening up Reddit again because this is actually what normally happens whenever I read into anything. It's I do a whole bunch of searches and then I always end up back on Reddit, but then I always close Reddit and then I go somewhere else to try to find more things and then I always end up back on Reddit and then I close Reddit again and then I end up back. You know what? I should probably make a video about that in the future. But right now, it seems like the internet's kind of being really weird, especially since you can't go live on TikTok right now, but you can go live still here on YouTube if you've already been going live on YouTube or something like that. I really don't know what's going on. People seem like they're like, oh, I don't have any other place to post things, but like, don't they? I don't understand what's going on in that regards. But you can go live on Instagram and you can go live here on YouTube. Oh, wait. What was the... There we go. Okay. Can't live stream. All right, I've used the things I need to make this. This is what it looks like when I'm on YouTube, live streaming. Dang it. And / can't live stream on TikTok. I know, right? It's a shame. Let's do Los Angeles County, because I'm in Los Angeles County. And related video. And upload. Now you just saw what it looked like when I uploaded a video onto YouTube, right? I uploaded a video onto YouTube Shorts. That's what it looks like when I do such a thing live here on my YouTube live stream. It's great to have you here, and you just watched that and witnessed it. I did take the time to edit a video, and I posted that video on 2 different platforms, on YouTube and here on TikTok. And here on YouTube. I'm getting a little confused. Anyways, regardless, if you're just tuning in, I'm not live on TikTok, but I am here live on YouTube. But I usually go live on TikTok and on YouTube on a nightly basis. So welcome to my live stream. Regardless if you're tuning in on YouTube or you're tuning in on here because you usually are on TikTok, I'm still live here pretty much every night. So you can always catch me here on YouTube, also on TikTok. I don't like to be just in one place. I have been screwed over in the past with keeping all my eggs in one basket, and I don't believe in that. So I try to be in multiple places at the same time, or with multiple jobs going on at the same time, because, you know, you can never really depend on what's going on in the world. And it is a scary world out there, and I don't want to sound like, I'm scared of something happening. But I'm pretty much scared of something happening. It's a pretty weird time right now in regards to all of the social media stuff that's happening with the TikTok ban as well, and then going to different apps and then checking out what's going on. And the Red Note thing's actually kind of fun, so that's actually not that bad. But that actually ended up being the gem in the pile of crap that's just on the ground with this whole TikTok ban situation. So welcome to my live stream. I'll talk about that for a little bit because I'm kind of heated about it, but I also don't really like to talk about serious things in my live stream because I like to be positive. But then again, I'm really trying to stall on cleaning the shed because I really actually don't want to take down Santa's Magical Wonderland. Plus, I have to start with these freaking beautiful gingerbread houses that I put a lot of time into. Look how great they look. They look like fabulous gingerbread houses. Am I not right? I hope I'm right, that you think the same thing. Now, we actually have a couple of things that I might need to actually be more mindful of. These can break, so that puts them all into the same category. All of this needs to go inside. The icing is, well, I think it's safe to say that the icing isn't usable anymore. I mean, it has been quite a while. I haven't built anything in a bit. And last week I was in San Antonio. Welcome to the live stream if you're just tuning in. You can also rewatch those ones. I know, right? You could rewatch a whole bunch of things I do. You can rewatch the days that I was in San Antonio that I came back to my hotel room and basically didn't really have anything to do, so I decided to live stream myself, and I'm basically just hanging out in the hotel room eating fudge or just looking at the view that I have or eating a donut. That's just what's going on those days where I was live streaming myself last week in San Antonio while I was there for work. So you can go ahead and catch those live streams if you want, whenever you want, on demand. You don't just need to watch me now. You can actually watch me later. You can watch me whenever you want. It's something I'm giving to you, and it's just raw reality TV in the house right here. I'm in my shed trying to really get myself to focus on cleaning, and it's not really working that well, but I do appreciate you being here, and I do appreciate the likes and the shares, so thanks for being in the live stream. I usually live stream on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. So if you're like, oh good, he's live over here, I've been live over here the whole time. So it's just where it's at. It's nice to have you here. It looks like the chat's blowing up, but I can't interact with it too well because I'm trying to get myself to focus on what I'm doing. But I see that people are like saying things. I hope it's all great, nice things. I hope you guys are bringing positive energy into the room. It's great to have you here, and I do appreciate the interaction in general. So thanks for jumping in. And if you do know anybody that usually watches my live streams, but usually watches me on a different platform, then, give them a shout out. Let them know that they can continue to watch me, but they have to watch me over here on YouTube, not on TikTok, because I can't be on both platforms at the same time, which I need to actually see what's going on with that really quick. Good. Just making sure that the video's posted, and that it's like there, because maybe also if anyone asks me if I'm going live, well, I mean, I could just add a story really quick, I guess. A story really quick. Flip story. Let's flip story. A new way to show another side of your story. Flip story. Nope, not going to try it right now. But I'm just going to make a short story. Yeah, and I'm doing this, I guess, still stalling from actually cleaning the shed. I know, right? I have some real nerve posting another video. But then again, I have a lot of logic added to it. The logic is to let people know that I'm live here in my shed that usually watch me on TikTok. Yeah, that's right. yeah, I know, but it's still a lot of fun to make videos. And I really don't want to clean, but I have to start soon. So I'm going to just do this really quick. And I do like... Oh, wait. I have to hold it down. If you normally watch me live, well, I am live right now, but just on YouTube. I can't be live here on TikTok because something's going on. But when it comes back, I definitely will live stream over here on TikTok. But right now, you can just watch me on YouTube. Maybe I'll live stream on Instagram later. But if you want to watch me, it's 30 seconds. I forgot about that. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's actually more fun. All right, so even shorter. Welcome to my live stream. I'm filming a video in a video, and that's what's happening in this live stream right now. You can rewatch these live streams whenever you want. It is a raw form of reality TV. I am not editing anything. I will upload these in their entirety just as they are. Say what you want in the chat, but do understand that there are other people here as well, and that some people return every so often. We have some great moderators. Those moderators are Liz, Gabby, and Brandon. Give them a shout out. Let them know they're doing a great job. They try to keep the chat safe. If they're not here, and the chat's not safe, I apologize. I'll interact in a second. I'm going to do one of these stories again, and the stories are only 30 seconds, so I can only say so much. So I'm going to be like, in this one, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to be like, well, I got to do what I was doing last time, which I have to put my hand right here and block the light that I have over there that lights me better going this way, but doesn't light me better going that way. I know, right? As I said, unedited reality TV right now. You're just watching me in real time. But then again, this looks weird if I do. No, dang it. If you do watch my live stream on a regular basis here on TikTok, you can actually watch me right now on YouTube only. I can't live stream here on TikTok. It's for reasons that I don't really understand. Regardless, this is what it looks like when I'm telling you where to watch me, so go ahead and watch me and also show me what it looks like when you're watching me live. I got it! Oh, all right. Yeah, I know, right? It's fun when you do the 30-second thing. It's exhilarating. Save with watermark. Sure, save with watermark. Why would it save with watermark? Oh, right. Yeah, it does that more. But I'm going to save that first, and I'm just going to add it to the story in a second. I just haven't used the adding things into the story quick function in a long time, and I am fascinated with its options. Text. Yeah. All right, whatever. You can tell that I have stuff to clean in that because you can see that there's crap on the ground. All right, I need to stop posting things. I need to actually focus on what I'm doing. Welcome to my live stream, by the way. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be doing some cleaning. You can watch me clean the shed. We're going to be taking down this Christmas stuff. That's what's happening. It's taken about 50 minutes for me just to actually start to focus on what I'm actually supposed to be doing in my live stream, but I haven't actually started doing it yet, so I guess it hasn't started to happen. But I am welcoming you to the live stream because that's important for me to be able to do for you, let you know that I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me, welcome to my live stream. I like to be in my shed, and you like to be watching me maybe, regardless of what's going on. The algorithm brought you here, and the algorithm probably knows you pretty well, so I appreciate the likes and I appreciate the shares. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being supportive in the live stream experience. It is important to also interact in the chat in a moderately nice way. You don't need to be 100% nice. You can just be real, but don't be like trolling other people or making the experience bad for other people. Let's have some fun. If we can enjoy each other and have a good time in this live stream, well, that would be nice, right? But if you do want to be a hater, you go ahead, you be a hater. If you want to be a troll, you be a troll. I really can't control you. But I do appreciate all interaction because the interaction is very helpful for me. I need to really start dealing with some of this stuff. All right, so... all right. Here's the Christmas book we were reading all the time. It's time to really, like, I guess, focus on what I'm actually doing in this place. Where does this go? Oh, I see. All right. Looks like this fell, so I'm going to cut that. And this is just trash now. So the wheel of... Yeah... That is unfortunate. All right, so gotta wind that up. Fishing line. It's very important to use fishing line, honestly, in my opinion. It's the best thing to use when you're hanging like things up because you can't really see the fishing line. And it's important to take care of the fishing line and to not let it get all wound up and everything, because then you have to go buy more fishing line. And it's good to have, fishing line around in general. I feel like everyone needs that. It is also really cold out here. I need to do this live stream faster. I wonder if I'd already be done cleaning the shed if I was able to live stream on both TikTok and on YouTube at the same time and not have to make videos of me making videos of me going live. Yeah, that makes sense. Regardless if you're just tuning in or if you're, a regular viewer, it's great to have you here. Feel free to follow my account here on YouTube. You could follow me on TikTok. You could follow me on Instagram. You could follow me on Lemonade. You could follow me on Red Note. I know the list is just going on, and it's getting a bit exhausting. So it is great to have you here, but also at the same time, the social media stuff, we need to have it be more organized, or I just don't think we should be banning apps every day now. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't feel like it's been really unbanned if we can't live stream. So the live streaming functionality on TikTok still doesn't work. So is it banned, or is it like partially banned, or maybe they just don't like when people live stream? Was that the deal that was like seen, or did they shut down part of it and then realize that like they can't get the live streaming function to work on it because they found a bug or something? I'm curious to see the reasoning for that, or if like they wanted to see what it did to commerce or how it affected the economic growth in this way or that way. We have a pretty fragile economy, so I don't really understand why we'd mess with it too much. But at the same time, a lot of people did make money off of the app, so I'm not sure what's happening right there. But a lot of those people can still make money, but the people that made money off of doing live streams, which trust me, I know a lot of people that were actually making money off of live streams, especially since I was live streaming and I saw some sparks. I saw some people that were doing much, much better than me because they were able to actually, do it better in general, because I'm actually not really fully aware of how to interact in the battles. And it seems like the battles are a way that a lot of people make a good amount of money just doing battles and live streaming and having their audience support them with winning at those battles. And it's a lot. We have to reorganize some crap in here. Man, I should have done this during the day. But then again, I was at my parents' house because we celebrated Christmas today. I know, it took a long time. What is it, the 19th of January? Yeah, I'm starting to grate crap on the ground. Things fell over. During the whole, winds and stuff, nothing really fell in the shed. But when I came in here to get things to assess situations at my parents' house with extension cords and stuff, I ended up making a huge mess. Yeah, it is an unfortunate event, but we are now actually making progress. So welcome to my live stream. I'm here live streaming from my shed, cleaning my shed, and organizing it and putting away Christmas decorations. That's what we're doing as the activity tonight here in my live stream. If you want to watch me doing this, or you know anybody who likes to watch a guy in his 30s in his shed taking down all of the decorations he used to make a Santa's workshop while also throwing things away and putting away other things and getting the shed back in order for it to just be a shed, a work shed, for him to do stuff in, like make things and whatnot, because that's what the work shed's for. And also organize things and maybe make some Legos, because that's what we do here in this live stream. I do like to do things in general, and I normally cook, I normally eat, but sometimes I'm doing things like this. It's an activity over in my shed. It also is motivating me to take care of the situation, which is me taking down the Christmas decorations and actually doing it, right? I mean, I kind of want to keep them up. That's why I really need to make sure I take them down. Making it a live stream holds me accountable to actually get the task done. I don't want to end the live stream with me not completing it, because then there'll be a record of me not actually doing something all the way through. And I don't want that on my record, on my visual record, that is. This leg is loose. I'm going to get really distracted while also doing this. I'll find other things to try to do. But right now, getting all the trash together actually seems like the best part of doing this right now, because it's just going to feel a lot better. Also, getting the things out that are not going to stay in the shed, and getting the shed ready for the Christmas tree to go back in place. The Christmas tree is usually down here. So I've already broken down the fake Christmas tree that I have, and it's in a box, and I got to put it in place. And that's actually going to be the first thing we do, and then I clear more room on the ground. I'll try to describe what I'm doing best I can, but at the same time, this is just a live stream that has me like, you know, cleaning the shed. We have to take down these lights. I don't know, should I eat one of these gingerbread houses? I kind of want to, but I shouldn't probably. Oh, that fell over pretty fast. All right. So this goes over here. All right, time for me to get that tree. If you're just tuning in though, welcome. And I am cleaning my shed. If you've been watching, I hope you're having fun watching me. And I do hope you take the time to share this live stream, like the live stream, follow me, and be part of the online community I'm establishing here on YouTube. You can also check me out on Instagram and on TikTok and Lemonade and Red Note. And we're going to get back into that in a little while too. I'm a bit confused about what's happening with all of the social media that's happening these days. The social media platforms are a fragile ecosystem of people sharing content and creating content, so I don't understand really what's going on. It's also a very durable, resistant yeah, it's very durable at the same time. It's fragile, but it also can take a lot of hits. All right, so we moved that chair to the side because I realized I actually did this wrong. Oh, I should sweep. Dang, do I have to sweep too? All right, so I need to get the Christmas tree in place. Now the Christmas tree usually goes behind all this stuff, so I actually got this chair in even more. And I pull these out. And the Christmas tree goes behind it, and I push all this stuff back in. Right, so I actually have to move things. Now, all right, that's where it needs to be. Okay, I gotta really move this chair. I haven't filmed myself clean anything in a really long time, so this is also kind of weird for me, but I would walk you through it, but I really don't need to. I mean, you can't replicate exactly what I'm doing because you're not in my shed, and you probably have a shed too, but your shed's not going to be organized the same way my shed's organized. And if it is, well, honestly, you should take a picture and show that to me, because it would be crazy if we had the same type of organization going on and our sheds were like the exact same size. I know, right? It'd be so far-fetched, but it would be something that would be crazy to see. And, you know, even if it was happening to you, you can't lie. You would want to see it too. It is fun to be doing this, so I do have a lot of fun doing this, but I also just enjoy feedback. If you guys ever want to shoot me a message or anything. I mean, I'm here putting myself on social media to socialize. In a way, also just entertain, but I'll try to socialize best I can. You can interact with like more people online than you can interact with people like in a person. Those are like giveaway clothes that are a tiny bag of giveaway clothes that I should really just give away, but I keep like delaying that. All right, let's get this going. This can go back over here for right now. These need to go in here. All right. This can go away now too. This is nice, actually. It is good to get things to go back in order. This stuff needs to all go up to the top area. Actually, let's take this out real quick. Perfect. This stuff out too. For right now, that's gonna have to do. This stuff goes down here. I already made the observation that I need to use a broom. And I need to use the broom. But grabbing things, putting them over here, at least starting with this back area and trying to get things more orderly in a place that's going to make a huge difference with the proficiency of me being able to take care of this. If I can walk around, I could take down this Christmas decoration stuff way faster. So by doing the ground first, I feel like I am doing the right thing. I don't know, you can let me know and tell me if you think I'm doing it in the wrong order, but regardless, I'm cleaning anyway, so I'm getting it done, and I'm actually taking the steps that I need to take to be able to do it. And live streaming myself is kind of holding myself accountable. If you haven't taken care of something that you know you need to take care of, and maybe you want to take care of it before you start this week, or you want to get off this week on a good foot, well, go ahead and do that thing. Hopefully I'm encouraging you to go and do that thing, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to take care of something that's definitely going to make my whole week a lot better, because I'm going to realize I already took care of that one thing, and that one thing isn't going to be lingering on my shoulders for the rest of the week, and I won't need to really think about it, and I can think about the things that are actually important, not think about the things that are like, oh, I should take down that stuff and clean that room. No, I should really have already done that stuff. I have the time to do it. I could watch something right now, but I'm not watching something right now. You could be watching me, that's completely fine, but at the same time, you could be watching me, having me on your phone, while you're also taking care of something as well. That's what I'm encouraging you to potentially do. Hopefully I'm that nice voice that's giving you a little bit of a push. Regardless if you're having fun here or not, I hope you're enjoying yourself, but being nice in the chat. If you aren't enjoying yourself, you don't need to stay here, and you don't need to be making it less fun for other people. I don't know what's happening in the chat, but it does look like a lot of people are saying things, and I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on, but it's great to have you here, and I hope people are doing some crosstalk with each other, making some friends, and being here in a nice, more moderately good way. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't like be, saying things that sometimes are negative or positive. There needs to be some negative and positives for conversations to be working really well in general, but I just hope people are being respectful. Respectful is the word I'm going to be using there. It's great to have you here in my live stream, so do feel free to give a shout out to the moderators. The moderators are, man, I'm used to doing this on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, but I'm just here on YouTube tonight. But those moderators are Brandon, Gabby, and Liz. Give them a shout out, let them know they're doing a great job. I don't actually know if they're in the room, but I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. So feel free to give them a shout out and tell them they're doing a great job, because I appreciate everything that they bring to the table, especially since they do it for fun, because they just like being here in the live stream and experience. The community that we've created over on TikTok has kind of come over here onto YouTube as well, but isn't completely blossomed over here on YouTube. But if you are in the YouTube or TikTok community, let people know that like to watch me, that I'm live, and share this live stream with them so then they can watch me as well. Also, feel free to watch my other videos and be a subscriber, or just be a follower in general. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I'm here with you right now on YouTube only. So the live stream is just here on YouTube with you great people. And we're cleaning the shed, and we're moving on to the next part. We've now finished that corner. Oh wait, no, we didn't finish that corner. No, I got one more thing to do, and that is this needs to come out a lot, or I won't be able to get the Christmas tree in. It's bottles, just lots of bottles. Lots and lots of bottles. Now, is that enough room for me to be able to get the Christmas tree in? I feel like we're gonna make it work. We're just gonna make it work. The Christmas tree's in a taped up box. You can actually watch a video of me putting it into this box if you really want to. It's a live stream here on YouTube. Whenever you want to rewatch a live stream of mine, you can go ahead and do so in my library of different live streams I've done. This one is me cleaning up Christmas decorations in the house, and I definitely put this Christmas tree in a box in my live stream, so you can rewatch that whenever you want later on this week if that's something you want to do. Or you can just do it right now. If you don't want to watch me live and it's making you anxious, I don't know. If you do want to see what it looks like when I put it into the box, though, it's an option for you. Okay, perfect. Now that that's there, I push these back just a little tighter. And then there's a gap right here. I usually put something in that gap, but I usually always forget what's in the gap, so I shouldn't put anything there. Organizing 101. If you can't remember where that thing is, you didn't organize it well. No. You have to be able to find everything you organize. Okay, that's good for right now. Although I see why I usually put something on it. It makes it so then the box isn't leaning. But the box is leaning onto the Christmas tree, which is actually compressing it a little bit. So that's going to help with compacting it. Over the year, as time goes on, I push these things against the Christmas tree more. And since the Christmas tree can bend into itself, it just kind of ends up bending even more and becoming a smaller obstacle in the way. But it does create this like area to have like a more of a box that's kind of hanging over the table, so it makes using the table sometimes a little less practical. So I do try to get the Christmas tree to get more compact, and eventually it lines up. It just takes a little bit of time, about 3 months. Just like slowly pushing it back. It's like compacting things. I like to do it that way. But I also have other things that end up being in the back anyways. But where's that other box? Oh, there it is. There's another one, but where did it go? Oh, of course it's behind me. So it goes this one, this one. All right, we're making some great progress. I should sweep. You're probably thinking, wait, why aren't you just standing? Well, by not standing, I feel like I'm making more progress. Also, there's this stuff I'm going to keep hitting, but now I got to stand because I've started to actually sweep off the cover that's on the ground. Oh, that is not where that goes. This can go down here. We're going to start putting away them Christmas decorations. It's going to start happening in no time. All right, more trash. We gotta wrap up some cables. This goes over there. That. Oh, yeah, right. I know, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. But welcome to the live stream. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to watch me, Benjamin James Margadichin, live streaming here on YouTube. I'm just on YouTube tonight because the live streaming function on TikTok doesn't actually work. And we are just here to hang out and have a good time. So do feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know just wants to watch someone be kind of positive while they do something. I mean, I'm being positive while I'm cleaning my shed, and I'm going to be taking down some Christmas decorations. And that's what's happening in this live stream. So if you know anybody who actually likes to watch something like that, feel free to share this live stream with them. Also, if you know anybody who was talking about that earlier today and they were saying how they'd like to watch a live stream where some guy in his 30s is in his shed taking down Christmas decorations while also cleaning his shed because his shed got really dirty, share the live stream with them. That would show that you listen to them when they talk. They probably feel really just heard. So if you do know someone that was saying that earlier today, just rack your brain on that and try to send it to that person, because that person was talking about it earlier today. They were like, I want to watch a 35-year-old. They were probably really specific, or they didn't say it at all. It's either someone said exactly what I said or no one said it at all. But the likelihood that someone said what I said is actually pretty high. There's a lot of people in the world. And to say that no one said that is a big statement to make. There are billions of people in the world. That gives me a probability of at least a percentage of a percentage. There's likely some sort of metric on that. Welcome to the live stream regardless. It's great to have you here. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the shares. I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see the chat, but I see people are here. Give a shout out to our moderators. Those moderators are Brandon, Gabby, and Liz. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. And it's fun to have you here, but you can follow me on other platforms as well. I'm going to put away this leaf blower that was just on the ground because we are just taking this to the whole next level, which is actually really putting things back where they belong and not just leaving things on the ground. Yeah, I know. I should have put it away. Especially since it hangs on the wall. I know. Yeah, you can't see what I saw, but there is a wall over here, and it did actually just have a place to hang on the wall. This is also the Christmas decorations that we'll be putting away. This is the box I'll need for all of that. We'll put that right here. I'm not jumping into that quite yet, but we also need to get the bag. Yeah, I really want to take these down because I keep hitting my head. This bag I'm going to have to use to put the Santa outfit in. Yeah, that's right, I have a Santa outfit. It was hung up at one point in time, but I slowly use those hangers for other things. We got to just push open this door. I got to take this chair outside. I'm still right here. You might not be able to see me, but that doesn't mean that I'm not right by the camera. Yeah, I'm still right here. You can't really see me. But you can trust that I'm here. You can hear me. That means something, right? If it means nothing to you, well, what is that? I really should have. All right. I like having spare shoe boxes. That one's empty. It's nice to have some shoe boxes. It ended up being really useful. I just don't buy shoes enough to have a whole bunch of shoe boxes to use either, so I try to keep the same ones for quite a while. Let's get it. I have a trash can in my hand because, you know, I know what's up. I know how to make this a faster process to some degree, but what is this for? I don't remember what this is for. So, oh, now I remember what it's for. This goes over here. It's a bag for a hammock. It is. All right, more trash. This is the Happy Halloween thing, which is something I can roll up. Roll up and, well, I can't get to where it goes, so what do I do with it for now? Let's see. For now, perfect. I know, to keep things moving and to keep things fast, whenever I'm cleaning, something I like to do is just try to make it so that I can keep going with without completely stopping, especially if I know something goes somewhere that's not in the same space that I'm in, to prevent me from walking out with it and then taking longer to come back. Because actually that one thing, it doesn't even belong in the shed. I know where it goes. And it's definitely not in the shed. So I need to take it into the house, but if I walk into the house, then this live stream will take a lot longer, and I also won't get as much progress done with cleaning, and I might use like an excuse like, you know, oh, well, since I'm not live on TikTok too, what's the point of being, you know, accountable with the lives that I started? Well, honestly, whether I'm live on TikTok or live on YouTube, it is important for me to bring a level of professionalism to these TikToks and to these live streams that I end up doing here on the interweb. And to be honest, I'm still developing all of that criteria for at least what I want to hold myself accountable for doing in these live streams, especially if I'm going to keep doing them. But you're watching me figure that stuff out in real time for the most part. But I really just don't want to walk out of a room that I'm already starting to make some progress in. And we are clearing the floor first, but cleaning the floor is actually a lot more demanding than I thought it was going to be. This can go in the corner for now, just to keep things moving. All right. It's nice to have this stuff, but man, why don't you fit in the bag? You know, every once in a while this happens. Just things that are in the bag just don't want to stay in the bag. Alright, this is going to go in the corner for now. At the same time, since I've already sweeped this section, I just need to clear this section to also sweep out that section. And then the shed will be back to being at least clean and away. I just need to put away all of the Christmas stuff after that. And these are throwaway, right? Yeah, these are all throwaway. How did they end up back in here? Oh, right, I remember now. I also made another mess in here before I made too many messes in here. I'm still in the room, you just can't see me. I know, I get quiet every once in a while, and then some people go, "Are you okay?" Whenever I get quiet when I'm working with some people like get really concerned about it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, something's wrong with Ben because he's being really quiet." I can talk a lot, and I usually talk a lot. So if I'm not talking a lot, it does actually probably mean something's not good. Or something's not right. Or I need to hold my tongue because I'm not happy with somebody. I am pretty good at not losing my crap. Yes, this live stream is that type of live stream. I do try to keep it nice. I do try to have some fun. And it's more about positive energy and talking about having a good time rather than having a bad time. But it is an interesting time to be on the interwebs these days. Yeah, I know, every once in a while I love calling it the interwebs. It's great to have you here and it's great to be part of it. But the internet is going through some things right now where we got apps that are being banned and then unbanned. And for reasons unknown, we can't live stream on them, but no one said really anything about it. But so at the same time, I haven't been paying attention to what's happening online, and instead of actually reading into what's going on right now, I'm actually just live streaming myself, so you could be distracted with whatever's actually going on if it's much worse than I think it is. Regardless, it's actually probably not that bad. It's just probably a little bit of a hiccup because they banned the app for a little while, and its functionality just isn't right back to normal. I'd read the chat, but I really can't read the chat that well because I don't have my glasses on. Okay, just in case I got more. Dang it, now I have to wrap all these cables. This is always good to have. Okay, so this goes here. And now it's time for me to wrap up the cables. I need to try to make sure to lift these without them getting tangled. I think they were thrown in here by me, of course, but I think I did throw them in here with intention of not trying to get them all tangled. So then these two, just go down there for right now. My hearing aid's falling down. Welcome to my live stream. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, I do like to do these live streams on a regular basis. I am going to maybe go live on Instagram as well, but honestly, you know what? Tonight, we're just doing YouTube. It's happened every once in a while where I've just decided to live stream on specific platforms, and usually I like to live stream on multiple platforms, and tomorrow I'll actually probably live stream on YouTube and on Instagram, regardless of what's going on with TikTok. I think tomorrow I'll do more positive, but also talking about what's been going on type of thing, because I'm not sure what's actually happening with these bands and with the app's functionality, but I do want to read into things and see what's going on, and it's usually just me ending up on Reddit for a long period of time, but you know, it is what it is. You go where you go for your information. I go where I go for my information, and we all get informed in different ways, and then we all end up just talking on the internet and trying to figure out what the truth is. It's the usual, you know, it's the usual experience of dealing with just society in general, and I'm not really complaining about it too much. I just kind of wish we didn't ban the app at all. It kind of feels like it's a huge inconvenience and a waste of time for everybody, but then again, at the same time, it might be a distraction from something else, or it might be actually a bigger reason. There might be a bigger reason to it. I think... Wait, what? Oh. To keep the cable in good shape, I usually just plug it into itself. It also prevents it from getting too tangled, but that's one done, and I've got a couple more to do. and then we move on to the next parts. But right now in this live stream, you're watching me untangle cables, which are just power cables, and wrap those cables, while also getting ready to take down Christmas decorations. So feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to watch that happen, or just has been talking about watching a 35-year-old untangle cables in his shed while he takes down Christmas decorations, or hasn't taken down the Christmas decorations yet. If you really love Christmas and you want to see Christmas decorations again, well, this live stream was brought to your attention for a reason, because the algorithm really knows you very well. Also, if you know anybody who likes to watch that, as in just Christmas decorations in general, and doesn't want to let go of Christmas, you can share this live stream with them as well. And this live stream is also going to be able to be rewatched whenever you want at your convenience when I upload it later on tonight. And I'm not going to be doing any editing to it. It'll be uploaded in its entirety from beginning to end. Just a really raw live stream of me, Benjamin James Margadichin, completely unedited for you to be able to watch and be entertained by. If you do enjoy watching reality TV to the degree that is just this raw, this is very raw reality TV, very raw. And we are not wrapping this cable very good. No, I can do much better. But, I don't really want to restart, and I can make this work for storing it for now, and I'll just fix it later. Right now, it's just more about what's going on in this live stream, and I do actually want to accomplish the goal of the live stream tonight, which is to clean the shed. Clean the shed up and take down all the Christmas decorations. So welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to keep myself focused. I hope you're here having fun, but I'm definitely not keeping myself focused majority of the time. It's kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, I'm dealing with a lot. Or the same that everyone else is dealing with. We've got TikTok getting banned, getting unbanned, getting banned again. I don't like a disturbance in my entertainment flow. No. I'm enjoying entertainment these days. This is a really long cable. This is like 100 feet. Okay. Let's try to do... It got tangled real bad. I was just trying so many things, but then at the end of the day, I had to throw all these cables into a car. Yeah. Okay, good. I got it. Let's do the hard one first. Get that out of the way. Okay. Wrapping that cable, doing that thing. Welcome to my live stream. It's a lot of fun to be doing these live streams. I do hope you're entertained. I know I'm entertained. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. It is great to be here. It is great to have you here. If you're a friend of mine, if you're not a friend of mine, it doesn't really matter. I'm here live streaming for you if you want to be entertained by me. And that's just what's going on right now tonight. Right now on January 19th, where we've got ourselves in somewhat of a pickle because TikTok was banned, but then TikTok was unbanned, but TikTok is not available for you to live stream on. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it is fun to be here and it's fun to have you here. Welcome to the live stream. I do this on a regular basis, so you can follow me, and you can watch me here live on YouTube, even when TikTok's not banned, because I live stream on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. Looks like we got some great people jumping in and being part of the live stream experience by chit-chatting in the chat. I haven't been able to interact with the chat for quite a while, but I will catch up with the chat later on, and that's going to be really exciting. It's going to be an exciting experience, but I'm trying to keep myself focused so that I can actually finish this. The progress that I've made is minimal so far with me actually cleaning the shed. But I wouldn't want to do this all night, so we are trying to focus, and it's already been like 93 minutes, so if you've been watching the whole time, well, congratulations. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you've really enjoyed yourself so far, but I don't want to make it so that I take up your whole night, because it is a Sunday night, and you should also be getting ready for the entire week, and that's something that takes a little bit of time, and maybe there's some goals you want to set for this week, or some things you want to do to make your week a lot easier, and I hope that I'm being that voice that gives you the encouragement to take care of those things, and actually do those things, because honestly, if you start off the week right, you can get way more accomplished, and it'll be a better week for you overall, and a better year for you, because it's the first month of the year. And tomorrow's going to be another day, so you're gonna have to deal with stuff anyways, and if you make it easier for yourself to deal with those things, you'll have more energy potentially for the rest of the week too. So it puts things in a better spot. It does. If you can make your life a little easier today, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and do that thing that just takes a little while, even if you've already sat down and start watching things on your phone, even if you've already laid down in bed and you're just watching on your phone. I hope to be that voice that encourages you to get on up and maybe take care of something. But you know, you don't have to. Nope. No, you don't have to at all. But thanks for being here. Thanks for participating. Being part of the live chat is an extremely fun thing to do if you really want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's not that much fun. No, it is great to have you in the live chat if you're interacting in the live chat, but do be mindful, we only have 3 moderators, and there's a lot of people that usually come in and out, and sometimes things can get real crazy in the chat, and sometimes things can also be real quiet in the chat. So give a shout out to the moderators here on YouTube. Those moderators are Brandon, Gabby, sometimes I call it Baby, I don't know where that came from, but Gabby and Liz. They do a great job, and I appreciate them for being here, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. If you take time to give them a shout out and let them know that you appreciate them being here, they do it for fun, so I do appreciate them a lot, and they have a lot of fun being here. So do feel free to make some friends with them, because this isn't just a time for you to hang out with me, it's a time for you to be able to hang out with other people as well, because it's a live chat, and this live chat is a space for you to be able to hang out and just talk a little bit here and there. So do make friends if you want to make friends. You can follow those people on other platforms as well. They are here to hang out to a degree. I mean, you are watching a live stream, and that must mean you want to participate and interact in some way. So you're not just interacting with me, you're also interacting with the community that's in the live stream. That's just something I think. But to each their own. Opinions are opinions. I am almost done tangling this thing. That one was pretty bad. It looks like there's still 2 really bad ones, but I feel like I could just like push this one out. Most of them, this can't happen because they usually start. Got it. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so now just leave everything separated. Let's finish wrapping this one cable. Did you wake up saying to yourself, I hope I watch someone in his 30s or some guy in his 30s in a shed wrapping an extension cord that's over 100 feet? Well, you couldn't even get that tonight because this is just 100 feet. But if you did wake up saying to yourself that you want to watch some guy in his 30s wrapping an extension cord, well, that's happening right now. And it's happening pretty frequently. No, it's not happening frequently. I don't do this on a regular basis. But if I did, well, I mean, I'd be organizing a lot more. But I normally don't wrap extension cords. I wrap different types. Actually, I wrap a lot of extension cords too. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's great to have you here. It's great to be here. It's great to be in the live stream with you. If you're having fun, feel free to give me a like. Feel free to give me a share. I'm here to hang out with you if you're here to hang out with me, so I appreciate all the support in general. This is a live stream environment, so do be nice in the chat. You know, there are other people here. If you want to be a hater, you be a hater, but understand that there are other people here. Don't be the problem child. I'm still wrapping people. As I've said, it's a completely raw, unedited live stream of me, so you're just watching me do things. And I can interact with the chat in a little while. I just have to actually get this done. I intended on interacting more with the chat, but I'm kind of not exactly happy about the TikTok thing, and I think it's best that, for the moment being, that I just like try to focus on what I'm actually doing, so I can also talk about that and then end the live stream just talking about it, I guess. I had no idea that the live stream was going to like not work for TikTok. The app works, but why would they have partial functionality of the app? That doesn't really make sense. Is that what the ban was really about at the end of the day? Does the government really hate what people are saying in the live streams or something? Or I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate too much on what our government thinks, because I don't really know how to get in the head of someone that's 55 plus that doesn't really use these apps anyways, but understands them at the same time. I just don't feel like they understand what they're doing a lot of the time. We have people in office that are just not able to connect with the times, it feels like. It's like There's this documentary that I remember watching years ago. It showed how when we had the internet come about within society, how I had like a really failed government response to an issue with AOL, and it was like something it was bad. It was not good. It was. I actually don't want to talk about it. Let's keep the live stream positive. That is what we try to do here on my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Morgadich, and if I'm going to live stream, I'm going to live stream and try to create the type of environment I want to create. So you're welcome to do what you want to do in the chat, but we're going to be doing what I want to do in this live stream in general. And whatever you say in the chat, you know, I'll listen to the best of my abilities. But if you decide to be a hater, or if you end up trolling the people that are here, well, honestly, are you really that bored? But if you do like being here and you just want to be here and have some fun, then stay. But if you don't like what's going on here and this isn't the type of content for you, then go ahead and go to a different live stream. You don't have to stay here. I'm not forcing you to be here. And if you think that this is type of content that doesn't need to be on YouTube, you're absolutely wrong. This is probably a lot better than a lot of other content that I've watched on YouTube. And there's a lot of crap out there. So if you think that this is like absolutely barbaric or not good, or that, you know, I shouldn't be just showing people what I'm doing all the time, well, honestly, pay attention to what people are posting. And there are things that you should probably be standing up saying we don't want to watch that type of content for. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of unacceptable content out there. And there's also a lot of people that are just, you know, out there hanging out on live streams. Actually, no, because people are not hanging out on live streams right now because people can't be on TikTok. But there are a lot of people right now that are usually hanging out on TikTok that are just kind of like really just staring into their phone, not really doing much. I know, because I've also matched to live stream with those people as co-hosts, and like they aren't even talking. Takes them a little while to realize that I'm talking to them sometimes. Other times, they didn't expect me to just be able to interact with them, because, you know, the TikTok co-hosting thing is really cool, actually, but it's kind of like very randomized, and it can match you with no one for a long period of time, and then you can come across somebody to actually talk to. It's actually pretty cool. But welcome to my live stream. If you're just tuning in, I see people are interacting in the chat every once in a while. But was that Gabby that came in? Gabby is one of our moderators. I hope everyone give her a shout out. Let her know she's doing a good job. We've got moderators in the house. Those moderators tend to keep things safe, but also we're still learning how to do live streaming over here on TikTok. At least I am. I haven't figured out how to moderate people very well. I don't really interact with the chat in a way that silences people, but I do like to have people here, and I do like to see that people are down to also be the moderators. So those moderators are Gabby, Liz, and Brandon. I almost listed the moderators for the TikTok live stream, and those moderators are still great moderators, but they're not the moderators that you should be thinking right now in this live stream. They are different people altogether, except for Brandon. Brandon is also Bobo Gizmo, so he's carried over. But he was here in the live chat one time when I was figuring out how to make moderators, so he became a moderator too. Now, I will make other people moderators if they want to be moderators that have already been moderators, but also at the same time, I don't really feel like anyone should really take on that responsibility if they don't want to. I'm here to live stream to make it so then something for you to be able to have fun to watch. You do not need to be working if you don't want to be working in the live stream, but also, is it really work? But at the same time, I do feel like I'm asking something of you, and I do feel bad about it, but it's great to have you here, so I'm giving you that appreciation. Thanks for being here in the live stream. All you wonderful people, thanks for watching me. It's been over 100 minutes. We are still cleaning the shed, and we've gotten a lot of people in the room. A lot of people have left the room. A lot of people have stopped by for a little while. If you're new to the live stream, welcome. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. I usually live stream here on YouTube, but on TikTok at the same time. But thanks for all the likes and thanks for all the shares. Do continue to do so if you've been doing it, and I appreciate everyone coming in and being so positive and having a lot of fun. I appreciate a lot of things. Ain't that just the best? Okay. All the stuff is off the ground, except for the cat food, which is an emergency amount of cat food. I gotta put this back up, actually. This fell down. This needs to go up. I'll use one of these bags to put the emergency cat food in. And the emergency cat food for if fires start back up, and my sister has to like bring her cat back to my place. It's the only place the cat can stay if there's like a real emergency. Yep, and cat food and Cat food and kitty litter. This is now done. Now I'm gonna just tie this bag that has all of the kitty litter, the freaking cat food, and the catnip or whatever, the treats that she eats. I forgot what they're called. It's not really that important. That's now done. Oh, right. Okay. Now it's time for me to finish sweeping. I can sweep the last half. The last half of the shed can now be swept out. Oh, now that feels real good. It's nice to get the dust out. It's just nice to get all the crap out of here. Oh, this can go in here. Lots of fishing line. Makes sense. I cut a whole bunch of that stuff up, and some of it never made it where it needed to go. Oh, now that feels good. I think the hardest part was actually clearing the floor. Taking down the Christmas decorations ain't gonna take that long. Okay. I had to focus on that for a bit. Sorry about that. Even though I wasn't in the shot, I'm still here. I'm still in the live stream. It's great to have you here on YouTube. I am here in my shed, cleaning my shed. I just sweeped out all the stuff. Now we just have to deal with all the Christmas decorations that's up here on the top shelf area. And I have things that need to go into the house, things that will stay out here. But it's going to be nice to actually take down this stuff so that I don't hit my head every time I walk around in the shed anymore. But it has been actually really nice to have all the Christmas decorations up because I really like seeing them. But then at the same time, it's not Christmas anymore. So welcome to the live stream as I take down Christmas decorations and clean my shed. That's what this live stream is all about. I'm here on YouTube because I can't live stream on TikTok. But even if I could live stream on TikTok, I still like to live stream here on YouTube too. And it's great to have you in the chat and in the live stream. So I appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here. It's going to be the wrapping of the Christmas season, wrapping up the Christmas season, I guess, with the last of the decorations coming down tonight. This box can go in right here for right now. These bags. This one can be used for the Santa Claus outfit. This one can go over here. Oh, good. It's starting to feel better in here in general. It's just nice when you can see the ground. I'm bringing back in a chair. Now I just put everything in boxes. Oh, yeah. It just feels good when you make it to that certain point of progress where you just know it's just really putting away this stuff now. There's nothing else that I need to sweep, nothing else that I need to put away. We already have a pile of stuff that needs to go into the house. We have the regular things and the new things that need to be taken care of. Oh, we have some trash that's definitely going to need thrown away here. That's not that big of a deal. We need to watch it. She's texting my sister. It's important to text your family when your family texts you, but it is also important to pay attention to their live stream when you decide to live stream. So there's a double-edged sword right there, and you got me on both ends. I know, right? This is my live stream. I do have a lot of fun. I hope you find me entertaining. I know I find me to be entertaining at times. That's why I do like to live stream myself. I do have the ability to live stream myself because I have had my experience in front of the camera and behind the camera, because that's what I do for a living. I do work in the entertainment industry, and you're watching my live stream here on YouTube. I do like to live stream on TikTok as well, and I live stream sometimes on Instagram. Maybe tomorrow I'll live stream on Instagram, but tonight I'm just here on YouTube. So feel free to tell anybody that you know likes to watch me that I'm here on YouTube tonight. If you know people from TikTok, the TikTok environment, that is, because the TikTok environment does not allow live streams right now. It does not actually have the ability to do that. But that's just in the American app. I'm not really sure what's happening there, but it is fun to have you here on YouTube. So I do appreciate you joining in and being part of the live stream experience. I'm here fixing up some of these things. Okay. I've texted my sister, but now I'm going to pay attention to you guys, because I'll just text her back later on. It's not a conversation that needs to be going back and forth. The way I always see it is texts can take a little while for you to end up having the conversation. You can draw out a conversation if you want. You can have it be real fast, but a phone call is with those necessary conversations. The text messages, when you text back and forth, you know, for that to be a completely consistent thing, to be texting back and forth for a long period of time, seems pretty pointless to me. I mean, that's what a phone call's for. But at the same time, I do like the drawn out conversation, because you could just kind of have a conversation while also doing other things, like I am right now, where I'm live streaming myself and I can't necessarily be paying attention to my phone that much. But when I go back on my phone, I'll be able to respond again. But I got some things that need to be going inside, so I'm going to be making some piles. I know I have a lot of energy, and I'm going to be doing this for a little bit longer at least, because I got to put away all these Christmas decorations in this live stream. And I'm not live streaming on TikTok, but I am live streaming here on YouTube. So things are happening right now, and I'm not necessarily happy with what's going on, but I am dealing with it at the same time. Maybe you are too, if you're just disrupted with the way you consume entertainment. I totally feel you. Apparently a bunch of people called 911 about TikTok being banned. I can't believe people would actually call 911 about TikTok being banned. But it is great to have you in the live stream. I see people are chatting with each other. I can't really read what's going on because I've already taken off my glasses, but I'll put my glasses back on in a little while. But right now I just need to focus on the other things I need to do. We are actually making some pretty great progress with this whole cleaning up the shed thing going on. And there isn't a whole lot that actually needs to be done from here on out, because we've already done the really hard parts, which was like sweeping the bottom of the shed and trying to get all the crap into one place. And this is a Hello Kitty thing. I need to keep that. That should be with my niece's gift. I can't believe I messed that one up. But yeah, if you watch my live stream where I like wrapped all the gifts, I gave my niece my Christmas gift today. The one that I was most anticipating to see her reaction for, and that was the Lego one. I know. The Lego one's cool. The Lego one's cool. But I don't think she really wanted it. I'm just saying what I think. Like, oh, she did want it. She just doesn't want to put it together. I don't think she realized I would have put it together with her really fast, but she didn't want to do that. She wants her brother to just put it together with her. It's fine. We have all of these gingerbread houses that we're going to need to deal with. You know, we should probably deal with them first. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. What do you do with your gingerbread houses after you've decided to get rid of them for the holiday? You just really just throw them away? Maybe I should take them all inside one at a time? I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to take them all inside. They should at least be inside for a minute. Oh, wow, that just completely broke apart. Well, I mean, I kind of saw that coming. I mean, that's why I tried to fix it a little bit, and then it completely broke apart. I know, right? These live streams are completely unexpected. I have no idea what's going to happen to them, because I'm not actually planning them out too much beforehand. I'm just giving you a reality of what's going on in my world. But at the same time, I didn't really see that coming. But at the same time, I did kind of see that coming because it was weaker. I just pushed it together, and I feel like it just snapped apart real fast. But this is a cookie camper. Yeah, you're right. I should try. Doesn't taste bad, but in my opinion, it just tastes really cold. I mean, I'm going to start taking these inside, and I'll decide what to do with them in there, because I need to get them out of the shed, because I actually need this space to be able to take down things so that I can pack them away. So I'm going to be walking in and out of the shop, but I'm still here with you, so welcome to my live stream. Feel free to share this live stream. I'm just going to be putting gingerbread houses in the house. This was a mushroom village, so that's not really a gingerbread house, but it's still a mushroom village. This one's the movie theater. We'll leave the movie theater out so you can see that, but I'm going to just grab this one behind me. I know that needs to go away too. I'm going to take these in the house real quick and I'll be right back. No, what did I just drop? That's okay. It's okay. Welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin Mogradich, and I'm going to be right back in just a second. Just stay right there, and I'll be back. I'm taking the gingerbread houses out of my Santa's workshop as I clean up the Santa's workshop tonight. So I'm just taking these into the house. So feel free to just tune in and stay in the live stream. All right, last one. Oh, well, it does look pretty good. I should also take in some of the other stuff that's here. If I can clear, so let's take the bowls in. I know, right? Cleaning the shed looks like this. I'm doing it. It is so cold out there. It's not really worth it. No, never mind. It's worth it. Oh, I'm tying my shoe. Let me see what else I could take inside. I feel like I just have to explain myself a little bit. You know, I'm doing this live stream. I want to keep you informed. There's stuff on the crap. Let's see if we can just get this off. The pumpkin seed is kind of random to see, but it's because I carved pumpkins during this holiday season. You can rewatch that live stream here on YouTube also. I carved pumpkins one day in this shed when I had it decorated as Santa's workshop, and I was also dressed up as Santa. You can rewatch that live stream whenever you want at your convenience on demand here on YouTube. You just have to scroll back into my videos. You can also watch other days that I was here in the shed. I sang, I was hanging out, I was having a good time. I made some gingerbread houses. I made some other projects as well. I made this mailbox. You can watch that live stream whenever you want. You can also watch shorts about that and also TikTok videos and Instagram videos about the stuff I did in this shed as well if you go over to those platforms. But right now you're here on YouTube, so welcome to my live stream. It's fun to have you here. It's fun to be here with you. Do interact with the chat best you can. I do take the time to try to interact with the chat too, the best I can as well. But when I say the best you can, I mean try to, be nice to each other, have some fun in the chat, but also don't be a troll, don't be a hater, but be real, have some fun. You can be negative, you can be positive, but don't just be hating on people or filling the chat up with a whole bunch of nonsense, because people here are here to have some fun too. It's a live chat, so you're not just here with me, you're here with others, and we do have moderators that keep that live chat safe, or as safe as can be. And if those moderators are here, give them a shout out, let them know you care about them and that you appreciate them being here in the live chat and making the live chat experience a lot more bearable. If you are someone that's been watching a lot of this and that going on and you feel like things need to be censored and you think that they took care of it, whether or not you think they took care of it or not, I appreciate them and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Those moderators are Gabby, Liz, and Brandon. and let them know they're doing a great job. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Gabby, I see you're here. It is great to have you here. And I haven't interacted with the chat too much. I can't read what you said, but I do see your name because when a moderator's here, your name's in blue. I know, right? And I've gotten used to seeing your like little profile picture too as a circle. So I can see you. I see you're here. I appreciate you, and it's great to have you in the live chat. Thanks for giving a shout out. I hope that the chat hasn't been too rowdy today. I hope it's been a good one. Thanks for giving her love, guys. I appreciate it. It looks like you guys are, because she gave the hearts back. I once again cannot really read the chat, and I think that's for the best right now. I just need to focus on what I'm doing. Also, I'm pretty sure people will be saying things about TikTok, and then I'm going to be talking about TikTok probably a lot tonight in this live stream before we end it. I normally don't do that long of a live stream on YouTube, but I do like to do the live streams on YouTube. We're going to start taking things down too, so the process of me actually taking down the Christmas decorations starts right now. So feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know would like to partake in just watching me do this, or maybe watch someone do it. I don't know really what's going on with you or where you're at, but if you have someone by you and you want them to watch you watch me, tell them to start watching you. And that's something that you could be doing too. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, like, why would I tell you to do that? That doesn't encourage people to watch your channel. Well, I just want you to feel like you're being seen too at the same time. Because sometimes I can't take the time to acknowledge you in the chat if you've been writing in the chat. So just, take the time to get someone else's attention in the room and let them know what you're doing, and see if they want to watch you do what you're doing, which is watching me. So they could watch you watching me, and that might be something that might entertain them. It might entertain you too. Regardless, I like having you here, and I do appreciate all the shares that you would give me on the interwebs between the platforms as well. So do feel free to do that too if you just want to share this live stream with somebody that you know might want to watch me take down Christmas decorations in my Santa's workshop area. That's right. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to take it down because I'm going to be making this shed, the shed in which it normally is the rest of the year. Oh, actually, we can't start this way. I know what's going to happen. I won't have the ability to put everything away because the Santa outfit actually does not belong in here. I know cleaning and organizing is fun, and that's what's happening right now. So also, if you know anybody who just likes to watch people clean and organize, this is the live stream to share with them. I'll interact with the chat after I've gone through most of what we're doing here, because I do want to actually get this over with. I've been trying to motivate myself to do it, and I already spent a full hour of this live stream not doing what I was supposed to be doing because I was stalling and starting. So I've already killed an hour, and I know it was like 7 o'clock when I started, and I don't want to live stream forever tonight, but I do want to live stream to at least keep myself in check. And by having a sort of criteria of what I need to get accomplished and making it a goal that would make my week a lot easier, well, it's going to make my life easier to have this done, and it'll make my week easier in general because I'll be not thinking about how I have to deal with this, and I can deal with the other things that are actually important. It's important to keep things clean and organized, but I have way more pressing important things to do this week, so it'll be nice to have this environment clean to also be able to step in here, because this is like a sanctuary of mine. I do like to have the shed be a place that I can go to also escape the other side of just my, existence. If I just want to get out of my room, I guess. Or if I just want to have a project to do, the shed is a good place to do it. If I have the space to lay things out, it actually makes a difference. I have projects that I end up live streaming and projects that I don't live stream. Regardless, it's fun to be doing these live streams, and it's fun to be making content, and I make content all day. So that is something that I have for you if you want to be entertained by me. I don't post everything I make, but I post a lot of what I make, and I could post even more. But I do feel like if I post to the extent that I can, I feel like the apps don't know what to do. They can't really figure out where to categorize these videos, because I just do a lot of this. Just stuff. Just lots of stuff. And not the videos that are like highly educational. Oh, right. This is the hanger for it. Well, we're not hanging it. We're going to put it in this new bag. Just for tonight. I should hang it, though. I forgot that there's little gloves that get hung up. The hanging it process, everything kind of goes into a bag, and the bag is right here. So it's actually already ready to be hung up on the hanger. I'm just not going to do it. Not right now, at least. No. That does it for the Christmas. Baby Jesus is right here. It's not a baby that's like, you know, really in the manger right now. It's just a baby that's here. A jack of all trades. Are you a jack of all trades? It's great to have you here. This is a bag that will be useful for the snow. But we're going to start putting some of this Christmas stuff really away. This is the fake snow. That goes in that bag. Yeah, we're making progress now. It's probably not going to be that much longer of a live stream. So do feel free to share this live stream if you know anybody who would like to partake in it, because I don't know how much longer I'll be live streaming, because this could take me 15 minutes. This could take me 2 hours. I really don't know. When it comes to these live streams, everything ends up taking me longer in general. But I do like to live stream here on YouTube, and I live stream on TikTok when I can, but TikTok's not letting me do that. So we're going to talk about that later on tonight. So if you do want to just tune in later on to be part of the conversation in my live stream, you got to wait until I'm done cleaning up all this stuff, and then I go inside, and then I'll probably talk about the fact that I can't live stream on YouTube, on TikTok, and I'll be talking about how I only live streamed on YouTube, even though it's not that bad. I do live stream on YouTube on a regular basis, and I'm not talking down this app. This is a great app. You guys make a great app over here on YouTube. You are wonderful people. Thanks for being here, and thanks for allowing me to be able to live stream myself here on your wonderful app, YouTube. So, yeah, just want that to be clear. Oh, right. So this is a mailbox that I'm going to end up keeping. So I want to put that over here just for right now so I don't damage it. These are presents, but fake presents. I'm putting those in here because that's the bottom layer of this box. The packing process is already beginning. There's really not that much to all of this, but I need to find those scissors again, because it would be fun to cut down the stuff that's like up here that I keep running into. It'll be nice to have the shed back in order. I mean, the Christmas stuff is really fun, but, you know, the restrictions in walking around and the restrictions of not being able to get up to the top area, well, on that top area, you know, that'll be fun to go back to being able to use the shed for what it's really for. Now, that is, you know, me doing projects in here and whatnot. If you do want to watch that in my future live streams, that gives you another reason to be a follower, or to just tune in on future live streams in general. You don't need to really be a follower. It doesn't really matter. The way these apps work, I can't really figure it out sometimes when it comes to following people and not following people. Sometimes you follow people and you never see any of the videos that they post or any of the posts that they make in general. And then other times you see them way too much. It just really depends on what's going on and what the algorithm thinks that you want to watch. A way to keep you on the app is really what it wants to do at the end of the day. It is nice to have you great people here. Thanks for interacting in the chat. A reminder to be nice and civil with each other. It is great to have you here, but do feel free to be nice. You don't have to be nice, but I'm really encouraging you to be nice. It's great when other people feel like they can be, you know, heard and seen in a chat and be a part of a community to some degree, and that's what's trying to go, and that's what I'm trying to do here on all of the platforms I'm streaming on, even though we're only on YouTube right now. Thanks for being here and thanks for interacting in the chat. I am trying to get this done. The garland needs to come down. Everything needs to come down. We are putting everything back in order. I'm trying to make it easier on me by taking the things that can come down first. Down first. Perfect. We'll leave that there right now. I know, right now there's a light going, woo, woo, woohoo, wah? I don't know what you said, but it's great to have you here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. I can't really read the chat. Oh, what is it, a moth? It doesn't matter what it is. It's directed towards the light. It is great to have you here. I can't read the chat very well because I don't have my glasses on, but I think that's one of our moderators. That moderator is Brandon. Brandon, great to have you here. Everyone give a shout out to Brandon. He's one of our other moderators that keep the chat safe. I appreciate him, and I appreciate you for appreciating him. We also have Liz and Gabby. If they're in the room, give a shout out to them as well. I do appreciate it when people take the time to just give a shout out to the moderators that are here having fun and being part of the chat on their free time and just trying to keep it safe for you to be here as well. It is a nice thing to see, and it's great to have them here. They experience wouldn't be the same without them. So I just need to say it and bring attention to it. But it is fun to have you in the live stream in general, so you don't also need to say anything if you don't want to. Just watch if you want to watch. It's your experience. I am just giving you the opportunity to interact if you want, and you can make some friends that are here on a regular basis if you want as well. Now we are getting the garland off, but the garland is kind of wrapped with the yeah, the garland is wrapped with the, yeah, I don't really know if that's, I'm figuring things out. I'm just trying to make sure. Oh, right, it was newspaper. Good. This isn't gonna make a mess. All right, I could just throw it on the side. I wasn't sure how I stocked these up, and well, I just finished cleaning the ground. Wait, I can't put those down yet. All right, so that needs to go there, and then I do this one. This is, we'll move that to the side too. I know it's starting to look real weird now that I'm trying to take down the Christmas decorations, but it is something that needs to happen and is happening right now in this live stream. So welcome to the live stream. Thanks for being here. You can rewatch this live stream whenever you want. We do have a fun community going on in the chat, so do feel free to interact if you want to interact and make some friends. That is what we're doing here. We're not just hanging out with me, we're hanging out with each other. So welcome to my live stream. I'm taking down all the Christmas decorations in my house. We usually live stream on TikTok at the same time, but right now we're only live streaming here on YouTube. I can live stream on Instagram, but I really just don't feel like it. Plus I kind of feel like I'm being forced to live stream on Instagram. It does kind of feel like they want us to use Instagram, and I don't know who they are, but at the same time, when I feel like I'm being moved to do something that I don't want to do, or when I feel like I'm being played into doing something that I don't really plan on doing, I do kind of feel like I'm being manipulated a little bit. But that's just because I'm really stubborn with the way I use the internet. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I don't like being told how I'm supposed to be using the internet, and I don't like it when things get banned and when I'm told I can't use certain things on the internet. It's just not how things work. No, it's not how the internet is. And, you know, some people are like, oh, but what about LimeWire being banned and stuff? No, LimeWire was banned and then torrents were just introduced. It was just one thing after the other. And LimeWire is really never really dead. It's always going to be in here. And then there was someone that said that, like, they felt like MySpace was taken away from them. MySpace wasn't taken away from you. MySpace just really started to suck. It was not good enough. Maybe taken away from us. I don't think it was taken away from us. I really liked the layout better on Facebook. And I just felt like, you know, MySpace was starting to feel a little stale. And it's fun to move around on the internet. It is. It was fun when we were younger, too. Those were like E-Bomb days, or E-Bomb's World days. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, oh, I really hope one day you educate yourself on the fine videos that were like, I think there was one that was about a nuclear bomb that went off and had a great quote that was, from these French people that were like, I am late tired. And there was also peanut butter jelly time. And there was I'm a spoon, or my spoon is too big. No, I'm a banana. Yeah. And then there's the guy that has anus bleeding. And then there's the G.I. Joe shorts that were really popular on E-Bomb's World back in the day. If you know, you know. And you know that those were good days. That was back when, like, we had a way that we had to get around. So there'd always be some sort of security at schools where it'd be like, we have these things that are blocking sites. And you just had to, like, talk to someone in the class that knew how to get around it, because there was always someone that knew how to get around it. And it was a really fun time to be just using the internet, especially since it was like, you know, just felt so new and like cool and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. All right. The tape that I was using, that can go in the pile of stuff that's going to be thrown away. Pushing more presents out of stockings into a box, because that's what's going on with me taking down all the Christmas decorations in this live stream. It is what it is when it comes to me doing it. Ain't that just the best? Welcome to the live stream, though. I do hope you're having fun. I know I'm having fun. You know, I could be having even more fun if I was able to live stream on TikTok as well, but I can't because that's not a feature right now. That's not something you can actually do. It's not a function that the app allows you to do, even though it's unbanned. But is it really unbanned if it's now limited in the way we can use it? The user interface is not the same. So in a way, it is still banned, and that's just a reality that is actually looming on us. We just are given the false reality that the app's not banned, but really the whole app is not functioning to its full capabilities. And if it has just started to allow us to be able to live stream again right now, well, we'll do a test in a little while and we'll see if it's something that it allows us to do. But right now I actually feel like the app is still banned. We're just given the illusion that it's not banned so we don't like riot or something. I don't know. The government's a weird thing. The government also thinks that they're creating more of a maybe national security threat by also banning the app, because all of us are going over to Chinese-owned apps that are actually owned by the Chinese. Like, at least I did. I gave it a shot. I wanted to see what all the chat was about, because, you know, like, I like to be part of the movement of what's going on, especially on the internet. I like to see what's going on, and it was fun to check in to see what the red note thing was all about. I kind of like what's happening with this light. I don't know if you do, but I don't feel like I need to change it. Welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. I do enjoy doing it. It's great to have you in the live stream. But if you're chatting in the chat and trying to get my attention, I can't read really what people are saying. I can see the little circle and the name for a little bit, but I can't actually read what people are saying because I'm not wearing my glasses. But it is good to have you here. Thanks for joining in on the live stream. We are cleaning the shed. If you want to clean your shed too, and you need to take down a whole bunch of Christmas decorations because you made it into a Santa's workshop, well, hopefully we're doing that together right now. You could be watching me while you're also doing that, and we could be doing it at the same time, just like wherever you are in the world. I'm doing it right now. You're doing it right now too. I know you could be anywhere in the world taking down Christmas decorations, and I could be doing it with you at the same time. That's something I'm giving you. If you know someone who's taking down Christmas decorations because they built a little bit of a Santa's workshop in their shed, or just any sort of scenario that has it where they're taking down Christmas decorations, you should send this to them, because they might want to be taking down Christmas decorations with me as well, because that's something I'm doing. That's something they could be doing with me as well. It's just the best, right? And especially with all that's going on in the world right now, with all the TikTok stuff and you know, just the world being where it's at right now, which is where it's currently at, which is kind of depressing and then also exciting at the same time because of all the technological advances. Yeah, I know I'm saying it best I can. It is great to have you here, and it is great to be part of the live stream experience with you here on YouTube. If you are watching and you want to follow me on other platforms as well and support me in other places, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Lemonade, I'm on Red Note. Those are just the platforms I'm on, because I don't really know what's happening right now with the social media environment, but it does seem like it's a huge mess, but it's still a lot of fun, and it's still great to have you here as I take down this Christmas stuff. As you watch me take down this Christmas stuff too, you could form your own opinion on what's going on in that media world, and you could say stuff in the chat, and I'll definitely get around to saying things in the chat in the future, because I am here in this live stream with you. And if you take the time to say something in the chat, I believe I should at least take the time to acknowledge it, even if it takes me a while to get around to it. I'm going to be doing it in a little while, but right now what I'm trying to do is pack up as much stuff as I can to actually get this done, because if I could get this done, well, that'd be a huge accomplishment. Plus I won't have to do it later on this week. And it's nice to put all the Christmas stuff away so then Christmas can stay special. If Christmas stuff is out all the time, Christmas isn't as special as it usually is. So it's not a lot of fun to have Christmas stuff out year round. I have done it before, and you know what? Sometimes I just think to myself, dang, I only did that because I was being lazy. And that might be true. It might be. But also I might be hard on myself right there. Maybe I just needed a more cheerful year. I'm not sure if you're having a hard time putting away Christmas decorations, but if you are having a hard time putting away your Christmas decorations, or motivating you to put away your Christmas decorations, hopefully this helps you motivate yourself to go ahead and do so. Or, you know, whatever. The garland that I got right here. Now I have to do this a little differently. All the decorations that need to go back to my parents' house have to go into this box. And then there's Christmas lights and snow that actually stays here, because I have snow because I also built a set for myself to be able to make a little bit of a TV show that I haven't aired a single episode of on any of the social media platforms. But I do have a puppet show that I make every once in a while. I just haven't released any of those episodes. I know, now I've said it in the live stream, and this live stream will be able to be rewatched by people whenever they want. Now you guys know that I actually have a puppet show that is something that I make a bunch of episodes for. I just haven't released any of them, but I am going to eventually, and I just, you know, waiting. And it's not really a puppet show, it's just stop motion. But I do what I do, and I do what I can, and I have a lot of fun, and I do work in this industry, so feel free to support me the best you can, or you could just go ahead and do so by following me and sharing this live stream. You don't need to do much more than that. That is a great way to support me, and that is a great way to spread me around. And if you do want to be a follower or be a subscriber, I appreciate that a lot. If you do want to follow me on the other platforms, like on TikTok or on Instagram, you can go ahead and do so as well. I usually live stream on Instagram. I usually live stream on TikTok. I don't like to live stream on Instagram, but tomorrow I'll probably live stream on Instagram and here on YouTube. But I'm normally on TikTok. If you're watching for the first time, I do like that live stream experience, and that is a place that you can catch me on a regular basis. We do have some great moderators though here in this chat for you guys to be able to also interact in this live stream environment. In the live chat there's other people, not just you here, so feel free to interact with each other. Give a shout out to the mods to keep the chat safe, and they make the chat a good place for you to be able to hang out in. Those moderators are Brandon, Gabby, and Liz. If you watch on a regular basis, you know I like to thank the moderators, because the moderators do a lot to keep the place safe. And I appreciate you for appreciating them. Just like I usually say, it's a lot of fun for me to be doing these live streams, and I do try to keep it consistent. So do feel free to follow and be part of the live stream experience, because I bring it to you on a daily basis. I wasn't able to do it yesterday, but I could have done it yesterday. But I was actually pretty bummed out that the app actually got banned. And it got banned sooner than I wanted it to, because I wanted to come back and be live streaming when it was banned. And I wanted to get banned while the live stream was happening. But I wanted the ban to happen while the live stream was happening to see if it cut me off, but I wasn't able to do that because I had to go to an engagement party. But that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is that we're cleaning up the shed, and I'm trying to get my bearings straight. That's right. I want to see what I'm doing. I want to do what I should, and I want to actually have this be right. So let's do all the stuff that needs to go to my parents' house. And this box is now done, except for these things that go inside that bag. So, oh wait, no, those are the lights. Those lights need to go over there too. So there's some lights I borrowed from my parents' house that need to go back. The one that belongs to me can stay, of course. I don't want to get tangled. It sounds worse than it is. It's really not that bad. Everything just, it's like clickety clickety click. No, not the mailbox. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, this has already started off pretty bad. I shouldn't have done it this way. I should have been wrapping as I brought it down. Rookie mistake. These things do happen, but I can recover. I can get a quick recover if I just don't move around too much and I lift it up right where everything is and give it a little shakedown. Yeah, it's not going to be tangled. It won't be tangled. I just got to keep that positive energy that it's not going to be tangled. Then again, it sounds worse than it is. I guarantee you, it's really not that bad. I'm wrapping up Christmas lights away here in this live stream. It's a raw, unedited reality TV show, basically, of me. I mean, you're tuning into this, and I'm just updating you on what you're watching. It's really just me in real time doing something for real without having any fancy editing to make it look more fun or to cut out the boring moments. This is just going to be me talking endlessly in my live stream, and it's just a reality show in its own. And a reality show that's just not edited. Ooh, good, we made it to the end. Yep, now I do that thing where I close it on itself, and then I give it some really hard wraps around. And I try to like jam it on itself. It won't get tangled. It will not get tangled. Maybe. I hope not. All right. So now this needs to go this way for this to work. And then these two go into each other, and that's one. And these will probably be rewrapped in my parents' house because they have like the things that you could really like use to tie them up, the ties that I like to use. You know, it doesn't matter. All right, it does matter. Just right now, wrap up the last one. We're pretty much done with this stuff. We're going to be going inside in no time. If you do want to share this live stream with anybody that just likes to watch me talk, well, that's pretty much what's going to happen in like probably the next 15 minutes, because we're at the end of packing up the Christmas decorations that were Santa's village here, or Santa's workshop here in my shed, where it was just a festive holiday live streaming area that I set up for the holiday season of 2024. And, you know, it worked out pretty well. I was in here a lot. You can rewatch those live streams if you really want to, if you want to get into the Christmas spirit again, or if you never want to leave the Christmas spirit and you just want to have it be Christmas time all year round. Totally get it. Totally understand. You go ahead and you just watch those live streams if you want. They are available on demand for you to watch at your convenience whenever you want. I mean, they're technically not live anymore. They're just pre-recorded versions of me and my live streams, and I haven't done any editing to them because I want to keep them in that way for you to be able to be entertained by me in a very raw format. Also, it's easier for me not to edit them, and it's more fun for me to do live streams without having to worry about editing them at the end of the day. I can make way more content this way, and it is actually a lot of fun for me. But then again, at the same time, it's very raw content. Very raw. Yeah. And we are almost done wrapping this thing. I'm probably going to rewrap these again anyways, but I do want to try to keep them as orderly as possible. It'll make the whole process a lot easier when I end up rewrapping them the right way. And that is just what we're doing right here. Right now. Whatever. It's not fully secure, but I know I'm going to open this up tomorrow to try to help my mom with packing up all of her Christmas stuff too, because we were able to celebrate Christmas today. That's right. It took a long time. It's January 19th of 2025, and my family finally gathered together with my nieces and my nephews and my sisters and my parents, and we all ended up having a Christmas day today. We ended up having the opening of gifts, we ended up having a Christmas meal, and we ended up watching a Christmas movie because it was Christmas for me and my, you know, more immediate family, even though I haven't started my own family yet. I know what you're thinking. You're like, this guy's in his 30s. Why hasn't he become a dad yet? I'm trying. I really want to be. I am always looking, and I am always talking to people, and I do want to start my own family, but at the same time, I already have my family. My family's a beautiful family, and my sisters and their kids and my parents and all of that. We all get together. My grandma was there as well. We had a good Christmas day today. It was actually really nice to still have Christmas. It took a while for it to happen, but you know, you can't really ever skip Christmas. You just end up postponing it, and it ends up happening because you still have gifts that you got to give people. And when I watched my niece and nephews open up the gifts that they had to open today, wow, there was a lot of reaction to a lot of different gifts that were given out. And you know what? We had ourselves quite the time. It was a great Christmas day. It really felt like Christmas, and it was fun to have everyone come over and be part of the Christmas experience at my parents' house. But now I'm actually packing up the Christmas stuff, and it's actually getting kind of emotional at the same time. So we are actually pretty much done. Not really. So let's see. These lights. Oh right, these are all my parents. These are also my parents' lights too. But I didn't use them. I could have used them, but I felt like I was plugging in too many things. These need to go back to my parents' house as well. They're still kind of wrapped up together, left out there. That's not going to take that long. Let's take down the last of the things. This needs to go back up. Come on. Oh, dang it. There it is. There it is. All right, there we go. I just had to hang that cable back up because that cable was starting to come down. Can you see that? Yeah, you could see that. That's okay. All right. Now these lights are untangled. Oh, that's so sad. Everything's now off. Now we're just back to the regular lighting. That light's annoying. I need to fix that light. Here it is. Now that I don't have all the other lights on, well, I guess this doesn't work anymore. Probably the battery died. We're just gonna shut that light off for right now. Leave. It's not that bad. I'm not annoyed by it. If you're not annoyed by it, we're just going to leave it on. Now, if you are annoyed by it and you do want to say something in the comments, you probably should, but I can't read the comments because I don't have my glasses on. And I'm pretty far away from the camera because this is an activity live stream where I actually have something I'm trying to get accomplished. That thing is cleaning this shed right now and taking down all the Christmas decorations, which is basically done. And that's what's happening here in this live stream in the shed, where we've just taken down Christmas in the shed, which was a Santa's workshop thing going on. The next year, later on this year, I'll set up another workshop in the shed. Oh, another present. So that's something to look forward to. If that's something you want to do, you can always watch me do more live streams. I'm going to take this down for right now. It's just going to fall apart and get all weird if I don't take care of it. These can go back over here. This is a net of Christmas lights that is still good. I don't actually throw this one away. This one actually goes back underneath the table where it was, you know, during the off season. And it is actually easier for me to just kind of do this with it. And it ends up not really getting tangled because it's a net form anyways. And I just kind of unravel it later on. But I figured out that this is like the best way to wrap it up recently, not that long ago. But when I figured it out, it's not about like how fast it is to wrap it up. It's about how easy it was to undo it. Yeah, that's where it's at. And then we have this long table, and now that one's done. Hopefully I've encouraged you to take down the rest of your Christmas decorations if you haven't already done so, or if you've been delaying to do so. Maybe me doing this right now has been that final push for you to be able to do it, or maybe you don't want to do it at all and you just want to leave your Christmas decorations up all year round. That's something you could do as well. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to maybe motivate you and maybe make you feel a lot more positive, because I do these live streams to make it a lot more fun for you to be maybe just in consuming entertainment that's not stressing you out. If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, why are you still here? If you're being a hater in the comments, well, maybe you should hate somewhere else. But at the same time, I do understand when people want to vent about things, and maybe you just want to talk about stuff that you don't like about what I'm doing right now. But really, honestly, you might be just projecting how you feel about yourself. And this might be a place for you to vent. And that's something that I can't deprive you from, because I'm actually doing this for you to be able to be entertained. It is fun to do these live streams, and it is fun to have you here. So do feel free to follow me here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me over on TikTok if you want. I'm also on RedNote right now. I don't know if I'm going to stay there, but it is kind of fun to make bilingual posts. But then again, I was using CapCut to make those posts, and then CapCut's the only app that doesn't really work right now, if that's still a thing. You can go and check my YouTube shorts to watch the video that I made about me discovering that TikTok was not banned anymore and I could go back on the app, and then I realized that I actually can't use the CapCut app. It won't let me. I don't know if you're having the same problems, but if you are, the CapCut app is still banned and unable to be used. But you can use TikTok. You just can't live stream on TikTok. You could use Lemon8, but I honestly haven't used Lemon8 enough to really be good at using Lemon8, so I got to actually look into that more. If you want to live stream on RedNote, it's actually really confusing. It doesn't actually let you do it unless you have an ID number, and I'm not really sure what it's asking for when it has the prompt for me to be able to produce an ID number, so I don't have the ability to live stream on RedNote either. But I've always been live streaming here on YouTube, and that's actually something that's very true. I've live streamed on YouTube the entire time. I've also been live streaming on TikTok, so you can go ahead and rewatch my live streams whenever you want at your convenience on YouTube, because YouTube isn't just a space where I live stream, it's also a space where I upload long form content and short form content. And that short form content, again, to bring it back around to what I started talking about, is the videos I made most recently about posting on these platforms and live streaming on these platforms. Probably the last 5 videos I've made are all about posting and being live on platforms and dealing with all of those things in general. And right now I find it to be very weird that I cannot live stream on TikTok, and I also cannot use CapCut. And I made videos about CapCut and not being able to live stream on TikTok. And do feel free to check out those videos, add to the comments if you want, say things in this chat if you have information for me, maybe things have developed. But when I started doing this live stream, I was incapable of starting a live stream on TikTok. I still might be, but I might not be at the same time. But it is great to have people chit-chatting in the chat and being here. It is too far away for me to read, but I will get around to doing it in just a second. We are just taking down the last of the things in the shed, which is the snow. The snow is the last part of bringing down all the Christmas stuff. And then we're done with working in the shed tonight. And then we go inside and we'll do some talking, and I'll read the chat and we'll interact best I can. Or I'll interact best I can with you if you want to interact with me. It is a live stream, and I do take it seriously. When you take the time to say something in the live stream, I should at least take the time to acknowledge that you said something, so I will get around to doing it. I apologize if you've been here for the entire 100 minutes and you have not gotten acknowledged for saying things in the chat. I will get around to doing so, but also if you want, you can give shout out to those wonderful moderators that might have been answering questions for me because they already know me. If you were asking like certain things about me or trying to figure out what my ethnicity was in this live stream or something like that, because you know usually the same questions are asked over and over again. If any of that stuff's been happening, I'm Armenian by the way, but if they've been answering those questions, I appreciate them doing so, and I appreciate you guys being here, but I would like you guys to appreciate them as well, because it wouldn't be a live streaming experience without them. And I am here to entertain, but I'm also here to potentially create an environment for you to be able to interact with other people as well and create a little bit of a community. So it is fun to be here, and it is fun to have you here, but do feel free to give shout outs to the people that make it happen. And those people are the moderators here on YouTube right now, which is Brandon, Liz, and Gabby. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them, but we're only here live on YouTube, but we normally here live on TikTok, where I think a whole bunch of other moderators that are also great people as well. If you do want to give those people a shout out and they're in the room and I haven't found out yet, or I haven't taken the time to acknowledge that they're here, give them a shout out as well, because they do a lot when we do live streaming on TikTok, which happens a lot more frequently. It's just not happening right now because of this ban thing. I know, we'll talk about it in a second, but thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. It's great to have you in the live stream, spreading the love, spreading the kindness. It's just great to be doing live streams in general. So I do appreciate you being here and being part of the whole live stream experience. Now these are done. Ooh, this feels good. We got more trash on the ground now, but it's not like bad trash. It's gonna be easy to clean up. Okay, we got one more tiny present. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you take down all the Christmas stuff and you realize how bare stuff is, but it's kind of nice at the same time. But you could see everything. I'm a Christmas guy. I love Christmas. And it's sad that you take down all this stuff, but when you take down all this stuff, it just makes it a lot more fun for Christmas to come around next year. And it's not fun if Christmas is up all year round. I've done that before, and it's actually not that much fun. I know you'd think it would be, but it's really not. Nah. Okay, so now I've gotten that done. I need to get a trash bag. And then we're going to move this camera inside, and we're going to continue this live stream. But so far, we've finished this. This goes to my parents' house. Don't need to take it out tonight. Santa Claus outfits under the table. I'm just doing a double check. I only have some trash left here. So if I get a trash bag, bring that in here first, and grab the trash that's down here and the trash that I piled up right outside the shed. Then I'm done. Ah, good. Awesome. So you just watched me do an entire thing tonight here on YouTube, but we're going to keep the live stream going for a little bit longer because I'm only here on YouTube, and we're going to have some chit chats about what's going on with the apps, and we're going to look at my phone. We're going to see what's going on, and I'm going to also interact with the chat, and I'll answer the questions that have been asked of me. And I hope that the same people have been in the room the whole time, but I do understand if you've left and come back or just left, because it's been 156 minutes that I've been live streaming, and I've been live streaming for 156 minutes with you fine people maybe, or with different people. I'm not sure who stayed in the room the whole time, but if you've been here for the entire 156 minutes, thank you for watching me, and thank you for being part of this live stream. And your questions and your answers, your questions and your statements in the live chat are important too, and I will take the time to read them. I do believe it cuts me off after a while with being able to reread and some of the live stream chats, but we're going to find out together. Oh, I could also use some water. All right, I'm going to get a trash bag, and we're going to finish up this live stream. Oh, it's so cold. So really annoying light. I'm picking up the trash right outside the door and coming into the shed again. Thanks for waiting for me. Sorry for leaving the shot. I do not like leaving the shot when I'm doing my live streams. If you're taking the time to watch me, I should at least take the time to be in the shot and not be leaving the camera. But this is all the trash that I piled up outside. It's nice to have it in the bag. This is all the trash that was in the shed. There's a lot of trash. There's some more trash now. You know, the shed was really dirty. It was not in good shape at all. It might not look that bad on camera, or it might not have looked bad from the angle that I was filming myself at, but it was pretty bad. It was the worst it's probably ever been. But then again, I normally don't build a workshop or a Santa's workshop in my shed. But now that everything's in here, I can see there's some trash right here. Look at that. Perfect. And now I just make sure can I tie a knot? Oh, I think I can. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. Yep, and now all the trash is in this bag. It's the best, right? You just watch me clean my shed and put all the trash inside of a bag. And now that we've done that, the Santa's workshop has now been taken down. All of this stuff's been taken down. I'll have to take these nails out later. I kind of wish I didn't do the nails, but I got frustrated while I was building the shed. Or while I was building the workshop. That's not the point. We're going to be moving this camera now inside, but just taking a moment right now to do a double check. This is the trash. Yeah, the shed's in really good shape, actually. I got to bring in the power cables. Let's do another check to see if it's capable for me to live stream on. So here is TikTok, the live stream platform, and we're going to try to go live. Still says unable to go live, just to keep that well documented. It's been 162 minutes since I tried anyways. So 162 minutes ago, I tried to go live on TikTok before I pushed the button to go live here on YouTube. And still, 163 minutes later, still won't let me live stream here on TikTok, but I can live stream. I was just trying. It doesn't work at all. No. I don't understand why they wouldn't let it work. I got frustrated and closed the app. I'm going to just open the app back up. At least the app works. But the fact that I can't live stream or watch live streams when I know that there are people live streaming in other countries, there's no way that the live stream app is 100% down all over the place in the entire world. There's no way that that's how that is. It's just not letting us live stream here, nor are we allowed to interact with live streams, which is something that I find very weird, which is also something that I'd like to find some more information on and to read into, but I'm live streaming myself here, and that's actually kind of hard for me to be able to do. But at the same time, I might go inside and we might look into it deeper, but I cannot get the live stream app to actually work on TikTok, or the live stream function to work on the app of TikTok. But we're moving inside now. We're going to shut some lights off out here. I'll leave the bag of trash here. It doesn't really matter. It's mainly recyclables anyways. All that stuff is mainly paper. I know. A lot of paper. A lot of paper was used to make this workshop what it is. Newspaper, wrapping paper, cardboard boxes. Wow, it really was all recyclable stuff. That's actually probably for the best. Now we are going inside, so welcome to the live stream. But if you're just tuning in, we just finished cleaning up the workshop. That was what the title of the live stream is. YouTube is fun. Oh, YouTube is fun. Yeah, I did find my glasses. Now I can read what's going on. Start the puppet show? No, the puppet show is not set up yet. Danny Villages, I appreciate you too. I think I read your name wrong, but it is great to have you in the live stream. I don't know if you're doing a shout out to me or someone else within the chat. I do appreciate. Glasses gang, woot woot. Yes. Glasses gang, woot woot. Now we're going to put this chair back as well. All right. We can go inside. I got the other phones in my pocket. We got the lock for the shed. We're going to unplug this thing right here. And by that thing, I'm actually referring to the iPad. The iPad was plugged into power, and now it is not plugged into power. Now it is just not plugged into power. We're going to do a walk-in to the house, so bear with me. Sorry for the movement, but it does need to happen in order for me to reposition you in a different place. And then we continue to talk. I'm going to read the chat for a little bit, and then we're going to end the live stream. But thanks for watching me do the main portion of the live stream, which was cleaning up the shed and getting Santa's workshop out of the shed and getting the workshop back into, or getting the shed back into what it is normally year-round, which is not a workshop. We also get to shut the lights off in this shed. But thanks for watching me do that. It was fun having you here. If you're just going to tune out, you tune out now. But if you want to stay and you want to continue to be part of the live stream experience and, you know, listen to me chit chat about the fact that I can't live stream on all the platforms that I can normally live stream on. I guess, I mean, I really could live stream right now on Instagram and here on YouTube, but I don't really feel like it. So let's do, actually, let's not shut off any of these lights. I'm just gonna shut it off from the outside. Yeah, the shed is now clean. I'm gonna move this now that that's opened. I'll just put you down right here for 1 second, little screen. Well, it fell over, but it fell over due to other reasons. Yeah, I mean, it's on the ground, but I gotta lock the shed. It's easier this way. But let's also move this again. Okay. Still live streaming here on YouTube, but I'm moving the camera angle and getting us into the house and locking up the shed because that's just what I do. Now it's locked up, and now we go into the house. Yeah, I know, right? It's a pretty nice live stream. I do what I can, and I have a lot of fun. And I hope you're having fun, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. But we're going to talk about what's going on with this TikTok ban and how TikTok isn't really functioning to the proper extent of which it should be, which means it's probably still banned. And we just are given the false illusion that it's actually not banned by having half of its functions be available to us. You can't watch people live stream. And that, I know, isn't like the main point of what TikTok brought to the table before, but we're going to talk about it in just a second. So let me just get myself situated. I know, right? Now we're inside the house. Oh, I should probably change this too. It looks like when the camera fell, it got adjusted a lot more. Gabby, that's so sweet of you to have a crush. Anyways, I'm here for you to crush. I'm honestly here as eye candy. I mean, it's a live stream. I mean, I know how the internet works, and I use the internet too. We are all just watching other people do other things, and it's people that we find to be interesting. Sometimes it's not that they're interesting. No one's judging. It's fun to be here with you, and if you're having fun with me, well, feel free to also share this live stream and support my live stream here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram, and you could follow me on TikTok as well. You could follow me on Red Note. You could follow me on Lemonade. You can follow me in a magnitude of multiple places. You could follow me on Blue Sky. You could follow me on Twitter. You could follow me on Tumblr, but I never go on Tumblr anymore because I haven't been on that app in like 10 years, and I really actually don't think I'm going to go on there. So if you do want to follow me on there, you're going to be following a different version of me. That's a version of me that was a long time ago that doesn't post stuff that's like that as much anymore, and that was more of like a grungy experimental art stuff. Oh gosh, back in the day, I did love how cameras were a lot harder to use. And doing the effects that are now like preloaded on our phone used to actually be really fun to create and to make. And now you could just make them instantly, and it's not the same as it used to be. But welcome to the live stream. I'm going to interact with the chat in just a second, but I'm going to get myself down with some cheese. And I'm going to eat cheese and crackers. And you could be eating cheese and crackers too at the same time as I talk about TikTok. That's right, we're going to be ending this live stream after we had the live stream be action-packed with some cleaning in the shed. We're going to be actually ending this live stream with a conversation about TikTok, and I'll be interacting with the chat best I can, but we're going to get some cheese. We're going to sit down right here, and I'm going to be here hanging out with you. If you want to hang out with me, feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to watch me talk about TikTok and honestly probably just complain about what's happening with social media. It is fun to be doing these live streams, so I do appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the follows, I appreciate the likes, but check me out on the other platforms and give a shout out to our moderators, which are Gabby, Liz, and Brandon. I'll be right back. Yeah, I gotta wash my hands too. I gotta wash my hands. Oh wait, before I leave, I'm just gonna take this bag too. Yeah. I know. That goes there. Oh. My. It's great to have you here. Let me see what else I need to do myself one of them good old live streams. I hope it'll be easy for me to just do this really quick to make this setup work really fast. Good, that works. Awesome, fantastic. So I don't need to do much. Take this power cable. I'm just adjusting the shot. You see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get myself some cheese. I'll be sitting right here with you. I'll be able to reach the chat and I'll be able to actually read everything that's in the chat, but that's not gonna happen quite yet. I do need to set up still, but I just wanna give you a reassurance that this live stream isn't ending right now. It's been 172 minutes, but I will interact with the chat and answer those questions that people have been asking. If you've been watching for 172 minutes and you've asked questions, or if you've made statements and you want my attention and I haven't given it to you yet, I apologize. I'm about to give you some attention. It is fun to be doing these live streams, and hanging out with the chat is something of a challenge for me, but it is still fun for me to do, and I do plan on doing it. You just give me another second. Okay, well, since we're on YouTube as well, I can't watch anything because YouTube's really fast to flag you if you end up having any copyright infringement. So this live stream isn't going to actually last for that much longer because I want to watch stuff tonight. And I did plan on watching things on the TikTok live stream, and I just have to end the live stream without that happening because I can't really do reaction videos, I guess, on this. It's fun to have you here. I will interact in the chat in just a second. Gotta wash these hands. Can't have these hands be that dirty. Man, this water's so cold. No, I don't want to have dirty hands while I cut myself some cheese and eat cheese. That doesn't sound fun at all. I'll need this knife definitely to make sure that I can eat some cheese. And I'll use this cutting board and I'll use some of this cheese. All right. I have other things too. I'll also probably use some of this and this. I really gotta throw that away. No, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Today I'm busy. But there is stuff in the refrigerator that I definitely need to throw away. But I'm busy right now, so I'm not gonna throw those things away. I know, it's so easy to throw things away. Mow, mow, mow. Where are the chips? Oh, there they are. And they're not chips. They're wheat thins. And now that I've got my wheat thins, gingerbread houses are now all lined up. Okay. Now one more second. You get situated here. I'm gonna throw, is this that beef that I messed up on? Yeah. It's only a couple days old. I'm also gonna eat like a more substantial amount of things. It's not just cheese and crackers. It's not necessarily dinner, because I already ate dinner. It's more like second dinner that's like a more advanced snack. I mean, it was Christmas today, so I had a good Christmas dinner. But I'm looking forward to eating some of the stuff that I made a couple days ago. There's peas in this, there's beef in this, a lot of garlic. Honestly, this didn't come out the way I hoped it would. It kind of tastes a little weird. I think I put maybe too much salt on it. It's probably too much salt. But I do want to heat up some of this stuff in the air fryer. And then I also have some chicken. Just throwing this in some tin foil. That'll go into the air fryer. And it's basically like an advanced snack. So we can have an advanced conversation about TikTok being banned still. Even though you can access it and you can use it, technically it is banned because its functionality isn't back to what it was before the ban. Since it's working at half its capacity, it's like a partial ban. It's basically something to make it so that we probably feel satisfied with the fact that we can access the app and we're not like going crazy about it. But at the same time, if it's not working to its full functionality of what it was working at before, we are given a lesser experience of it. So it's not the same thing. So, you know what I mean. Like, you know, the Chinese government is accused for censoring all the time, but it kind of just sounds like, I'm not entirely sure why it was banned. Sometimes I think, you know, there might have been an underlining thing that maybe we don't know about, maybe we do know about something, maybe this is just a distraction. At the same time, it kind of feels like a fans-only situation where there was a time where OnlyFans was going to, like, stop the ability for people to have naughty content on it, and I think there's a lot of backlash for that, and like they tried to do it and like didn't work out or something. I don't really remember it, but I do remember something like that happening. I just don't remember all the actual details of what happened. But now that I have this stuff wrapped in some tin foil, I can throw it into the air fryer. We're gonna cut up some cheese, and I'm gonna interact with the chat. Degrees. Maybe a tiny plate too. This live stream ain't gonna last for that much longer, but it is still fun doing it, and it's fun having you guys here, and I'm gonna interact with the chat in just a second. It's been quite the day, but it was really actually going really well up until I couldn't live stream on both TikTok and YouTube at the same time, and that did throw me off. It made about a 45-minute indent on this live stream in general. I kind of had a little bit of a hiccup trying to figure out what to do, and it does actually throw me off in the live stream. And I do have this live stream as more of a reality of my life in general. So it is just you watching me in real time anyways, but I just kind of didn't see that hiccup actually being what would happen. Normally I can get the live streaming apps to work, and then it's just you experiencing me dealing with other things, but I was dealing with technical issues in that part of the live stream, the beginning, at least this live stream, and you'll be able to rewatch this live stream whenever you want at your convenience later on tomorrow. All 100 and plus minutes. It'll probably be over 200 minutes long. It is fun to do these live streams, and it is fun to have them available to you to be able to rewatch whenever you want here on TikTok. Here on YouTube. I'm not on TikTok right now. And regardless, even if I was here on TikTok, you can't rewatch my live streams on TikTok. You can only rewatch the live streams on YouTube. So I normally don't even mention TikTok when I'm talking about rewatching my live streams. It's just TikTok's on my mind because I'm not live streaming on that platform right now. And I normally am, along with live streaming here on YouTube, but We just cut up a whole bunch of cheese. Look at that. That looks real good, right? You don't need that much cheese. We also have some beef and some chicken that is going to be put onto this plate in just a minute after it's done air frying up. And we're going to start chit-chatting a little bit. And while I have you, we'll be able to eat a little bit of cheese, and I'll be able to read what people have said, and we'll be able to talk a little bit about what's going on in the interweb situation. Brandon, I see you're here. Brandon, Ben, this is probably the most active chat I've seen. Even more active than TikTok? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I haven't been paying attention that much to what's been going on in the chat, and especially since I've been paying a lot more attention to cleaning in the shed and to getting myself ready to do this part. Gabby, great to have you here. I couldn't see. The thing about this chat is I can't see the chat for very long. It pops up really quick and then it starts fading away, and I can't read what it is most of the time. We're not making anything, Kiwi. Oh, Kiwi, you're here. It's nice to have you here. You came over from the TikTok environment. I see your picture's the same, and it was actually easy to read your name, and it kind of felt like I was over on TikTok for a second. But Kiwi, it's great to have you here. We're not really making anything. We're just heating up some of the food that I made a previous days ago. We've cut up some cheese. We've got ourselves some chicken in the air fryer and some beef in the air fryer. We're going to be eating a snack. I already ate dinner, but I'm going to eat a second dinner, basically. It's like it's a late night snack. TikTok flashback. So TikTok flashbacks indeed, Sarah. It's great to have you here, and I can actually read the chat really well now. What's up with you, Danny? It's nice to have you here. You're Danny DeVito, but that's what your name is now. Oh, Danny, it's nice to have you. I know exactly what you mean, Danny DeVito. It disappeared again. The chat does not want to stay far away from me. I know he is a gem, but I don't know he is far away from me. Oh, thanks for saying I'm a gem, Gabby. And I am pretty far away from you. I'm in California. But then again, I do travel for work every once in a while, so I might be around. You never really know where I'm going to be at the end of the day. I don't know where I'm going to be sometimes. Yes, you like the doggy picture, Kiwi? Oh, great. It's nice that you like your profile picture. Everyone should. If you don't have a profile picture you like, Ben, how was the Chernobyl episode? Sarah, I fell asleep. I'm sure you know I fell asleep. Weren't you watching me? I do like that the last night I was live streaming on TikTok before it got banned. I just wanted to keep live streaming, so I just set up the camera. Even though I knew I was falling asleep, I decided I'd let myself fall asleep while live streaming because I wanted to see how many people would be watching and stuff. An Armenian question mark? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. I do like that you were able to see that, and it is fun to be here, and that's also in my last name. You can kind of see it with the IAN. It's great to have all the likes, all the shares, and all the people coming in being part of the live stream. I appreciate people hanging out in the chat. Be nice to the moderators and give them a shout out. Let them know they're doing a good job. Those moderators are Brandon, Gabby, and Liz. I wouldn't be able to have a safe environment for you to be able to interact with in the live chat without moderators, and those moderators do a great job, so give them a shout out. Let them know they're doing a great job. I appreciate you, and I appreciate them for appreciating you. The TikTok live system is so much easier. I agree with you. I am having a hard time interacting with the chat because the chat also keeps disappearing on me, and I don't really want to be touching the screen the whole time because that actually makes it harder for me if I have to reposition so that I can touch the screen. I like having it just out of reach. You see, it's just out of reach. I can't touch the screen. And it actually, I feel like you could see more of me. I just feel like it looks better. I normally can read the chat, but the chat I can't read right now because the way YouTube has it set up is it just disappears on me. You used to surf back in the day, huh? I did surf when I was 11, but I don't surf regularly. Gabby, I see you said something, but I can't read it because it's already disappearing. I know, it's so crazy how this app works. This is the garbanzo beans that I had, but they're actually best served. They're best snacked on cold. Yes, they are. I'm going to put this stuff away. It looks like the air fryer is almost done. We've got ourselves some cheese. I don't think I need actually more cheese. I was going to take out the cheese to cut it up more, but if I overeat, really, I'm only just hurting myself. Are those extra organic? Are those extra organic? I don't know what you're asking, but I do like the word organic. But extra? I don't know. I don't know how those two fall together. Gabby, I don't even have money to be in LA sometimes, it feels like. LA is an expensive place to be. No. I even have to get I'm going to have to shop around to find new car insurance. Car insurance is really expensive. Rates have gone up. Pretty much across the board. All of them are just everything sucks kind of when it comes down to paying for things. Everything's gotten so crazy. ever since COVID, literally all of the things have just gone way out of hand. And everything's always about profit in general. These are the weekend practices I'm going to be interacting with. I'm going to try to pull up the chat and interact more with the chat in a minute. But also before I do that, I want to pull out my phones. I want to see what's going on. Give me 1 second to see if any... Can I live stream again? We're trying that one more time. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because this whole live streaming issue on TikTok is actually a pretty big deal. It's like the functionality of the app has been limited, which is kind of like, you know, in China, they're always like, oh my gosh, you'd hate to live in China, because, you know, what they're going to do is they're going to basically limit what you can access on the internet and how you interact. And, well, we're in America right now, and TikTok isn't letting us use the live function. And the live function isn't even available for me to watch people in other countries, which I know they're live streaming in other countries because I used to watch some of those people. One of the girls I like to watch the most live streams just drinking coffee. And she just drinks coffee in France. There's no way that she's not drinking coffee in France right now in her live stream. Well, not maybe right now, but she's normally doing it in the morning. It's something I like to wake up to sometimes. There's no way that that stuff's not happening. So the app is being limited and we are not being able to access it to its full extent. So, in a way, it's still banned. It's not exactly an unbanned app. We just have limited functionality on it, which is, I guess, okay, but it's not the same thing, and that's not what we're using it for at the end of the day. So I'm not sure what they're thinking or what's going on, but I am on Red Note, so you can follow me there, but I can't figure out how to live stream over there, but I'll figure it out later. But we're gonna be interacting more with this chat, but I don't really like the interface here on YouTube when it comes to interacting with the live chat, because the live chat's actually kind of complicated for me to keep it up, but I'm gonna be trying my best to answer people's questions and to acknowledge people that have come into the room. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of the live stream experience. If you're new to my channel here on YouTube, you can also watch me on TikTok, and you can watch me on Instagram. I'm not live streaming in those places right now, but tomorrow I'll be live streaming on Instagram and here on YouTube, so feel free to follow me in those spaces and those places to be able to catch any of the content I do post, any of the times I go live. You just gotta follow me in different places and I'll be around and I'll be doing it when I can. I can't really fall to an exact schedule because I'm a freelancer that has a very unstable schedule, where eventually I'll have time here and then I'll have time over there and then I won't have time here and then I'll have too much time here, because that's what happens when you work in the entertainment industry and you're a freelancer, and that's what I am in the entertainment industry. I'm a freelancer and I do have a lot of fun doing it. It is stressful at times, but it's a lot of fun. It can be done and it can be a happy thing to do. Freelancing, famously stable? Yes, famously stable, REI, famously. Peaceful Kevin's here. It's great to have you, Peaceful Kevin. I see that someone said something. Peaceful Kevin, welcome to the room. Which name are you? Which user are you? You manifested Kevin. OMG, I manifested Kevin. Oh, so Peaceful Kevin isn't here. Oh, that's interesting. Peaceful Kevin might be here. You never really know. I'm going to actually see what else is going on. Let's do a quick Google search. I want to see why the live function is not working on TikTok. Let's talk about that for a second. So, why... I just ask Google questions all the time. Why isn't TikTok live working? Issues with TikTok Live. Why can't I go live on TikTok? Only creators who meet the eligibility requirements. That's stupid. That's not what I'm looking for. TikTok still isn't working for me? Question mark. So I'm in the US and my TikTok isn't working for me. Blah, blah, blah. This TikTok platform says it's in the process of restoring services. Services. TikTok starts restoring service in the US after shutdown. Everything just saying that TikTok Live, the ban's been lifted. TikTok Live, TikTok has been restored services. No, that's wrong, but it is taking me to Reddit, which is normal. Okay, but I don't want to go to Reddit yet. When I go to Reddit, it's pretty much a done deal. I should be able to figure everything out, but it ends up being a rabbit hole for me to be able to go down multiple revenues of information. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. But the air fryer is now done, so I can put this stuff back in the refrigerator, and I can also grab the other things that I heated up. Okay, almost there, almost there. And by almost there, I mean almost back to you. Now I'm back to you. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for jumping in. Let's try to make it so then the live chat can just stay up. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do that. No, it's gonna definitely disappear. Wow, there's a lot of... I can't read everything. It won't let me. Put chat in slow mode. I can't do that, but I really wish I could. Wow, there's a lot of people that have interacted in the chat, and I have been unable to do so. Oh, what are they like in China? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there. It's disappearing again. All right. What's up, Ben? Peaceful Kevin, you are here. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. It's great to see people have found their way over here as well. Oh, I feel like TikTok blacked out for 15 hours to comply to Meta's standards, Brandon? Is that what you're saying? And Meta's standards are probably going to prevent us from being able to live stream the same way we were before. It's probably going to change. Is that what you're saying or something like that? And then we got Edgar asking if I support Trump. I don't really like to talk about politics. I don't want to get people heated, and I don't want people to feel like I'm not on their side or that I'm on their side, so I'm not going to answer that question. Peaceful Kevin, I'm here and there. Oh, that's funny. And it's funny it didn't stifle you at all too, but I do see that you said that, and I don't like to say that, but it's nice to have people here. Hoba asking me to ask Abby out for hot cocoa. She's in Texas. I'm over here, but she can spend time with me in these live streams. We also will have a live stream where I play chess, and she'll be the one that will definitely be able to learn chess with me. Ben, read the chat. Yeah, Ari, I am reading the chat. I'm trying to keep up with it, but it just disappears. It doesn't... I'm not going to be leaving like a finger on my iPad just to be able to interact with the chat while I'm doing the live stream. That's why I like the live stream on TikTok a lot, but this is actually kind of hard, so it's going to be hard for me to interact with the chat, so that's something I won't be able to actually do as easily. The chat format and the way that this works on TikTok is not necessarily as powerful as the on YouTube, which is where I am right now, is not as powerful as the one that's on TikTok. The TikTok's live stream experience is actually well tuned, so a very easy thing to interact with, and it's a very easy thing to participate with the people that are here. And this one, it actually makes me have to touch the screen a lot more to be able to see what's going on. Choose your preferred intelligence agency surveillance, guys. Yeah, I mean, they're basically all that. Ben, you getting the chat in the different order? Ben, are you getting the chat in a different order? I might be. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I can't stream up to the top. I can only now continue to read from the bottom, and it's going to just disappear. There is no option for me. Top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. I put on top chat and then chat view options. And you know what? It's just fading away. I'm scrolling up and down to try to keep the chat there, and it's not working. You feel like he's reading them out of order? Sarah, you're right. I am reading them out of order. I can't get the chat to stay up either, so I'm going to have to just try my best to interact with the chat. To the extent that I have been able to do on TikTok, I might not be able to do that as easily here on YouTube, but I'm going to try. It's been 195 minutes of this live stream, and I'm only going to keep putting more effort into it. I'm not going to put less effort into it, but now I can get the chicken out of the tin foil. We're going to keep the beef in the tin foil. I don't know if that came out good, but we'll eat it from the tin foil most likely. But I do want this stuff on the plate because I'm going to put some garbanzo beans on the plate too. Yeah. Sprinkle some of those down on here and the quail egg. Zzz. Perfect. I got myself some chips. Welcome to my live stream. I can't figure out what's going on with everything that's happening in the... Wait, what is that? I will get it. I will get what? Yeah, I busted out those garbanzo quail eggs right there. This is Hans food. I don't need a fork. If you think I need a fork, well, you're wrong. I don't want this. Sorry about that. I know that's really disgusting. But that was not good. Let's see if this one's any better. I don't know why I thought that would be better. It's not better. There's no reason for me to eat things that aren't tasty. It's my life. Now I'm trying to have a good time. Yeah, I just couldn't eat it. It's fine. I messed up on cooking something and it happens every once in a while. It's not something I regularly do. Mess up, that is, on cooking. I don't know all the fun. But on cooking, I usually succeed. At making something delicious for me. Don't talk with my mouth full. I wasn't saying anything. Hand food is the best food. That is very true. If you're just tuning in, welcome to my live stream. Oh, yeah, the people in this chat are real nice to you, Gabby. I do have live chat reply on, but the live chat disappears really fast. Experimenting is how we learn. What am I eating? I'm eating some chicken, some garbanzo beans, some quail eggs, some cheese, and some wheat thins. I forgot what it's called for a second. The chips, that is. But the wheat thins are right here. I like how people are being so supportive. Thanks, REI, for being in the room and being so nice to Gabby as well. When it comes down to it, guys, we are doing a live stream, and we do have a live chat going on, so you can interact with the chat. You can just observe if you want to observe, but if you decide to chit-chat... What's the British diet? Sarah, I feel you. I also love eating with my hands. We have something in common. Let's talk more later about that. Ben, please make an English breakfast? Maybe. Nice beard, by the way. Oh, thanks for saying it. Am I a biologist? I don't know why I thought about that. I'm not a biologist. Beans on toast, indeed. Which sounds delicious. Oh, I couldn't read those ones. They just appeared too fast. Man, the chat here on TikTok, the live chat experience and then the live stream experience, it seems like it really wants me to be on my toes. You haven't yet done what, Gabby? English breakfast is literally canned beans on toast? Oh, that sounds okay. Alright, I'll make a video about it. I'll make a video about it later and post it. Great night, I'll see you later. Who is that? Story. I realized. "36-second video." Alright. I just add to stories every once in a while. It's a lot of fun. I should do some posts on Instagram, but I just don't feel like it. I kind of do what I want with this social media stuff, and if you do want to be entertained by me, you can follow me, but I'm not making guarantees that I'm doing pretty much anything. I only live stream when I feel like I can for fun and have fun doing it, which I can't pretty much every day. Because I have been pretty much posting every day as a live stream, like actually live streaming every day. I really only make content if I want to make content that I think is going to be fun, because I do want to contribute. What is going on? Good evening from Texas to you, but I'm in California. Oh, people are telling you to ask me out? You ask me out all the time. Remember when you asked me to play chess with you? I'll still play chess with you, but we're doing it in a live stream. Oh, Natasha, thanks for asking what I'm eating. Garbanzo beans chicken, broccoli, cheese, and wheat thins. This is like a late night snack, dinner. Well, Gabby, I considered it to be. And really, at the end of the day, observation and perspective is everything. I was flattered. Don't you take that away from me. Thanks, guys, for all the likes. I've gotten up to 48 likes. I've never seen it go past 17. But we got 17 viewers in the room, and that's a big number. So thanks, guys, for watching and being part of the live stream experience. The live stream experience is coming to an end, but we're still eating and snacking, and I'm at least going to finish this before we end the live stream. And it is a lot of fun to be here. I'm trying to interact with the chat best I can, but it does float away as soon as someone writes something, basically. I would work at Hogwarts if I was allowed to. MLK Day starts tomorrow. Oh, it's tomorrow, I mean. That's a compliment, by the way? Wow, it's moving pretty fast. Thanks for saying you hope all is well with me. Have a great night, too. It was great having you here. I think someone asked just what I do for work. I'm a freelancer in the entertainment industry. So if you ever need any work done on any sort of project that relates to pretty much all the jobs except for hair and makeup, I can do any of those jobs. That's right, I'm pretty good with a camera. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty good on camera, and I'm pretty good with the camera. I do like to do all of the jobs so equally. It's more like one of those things where I have a spread out trait, and I just kind of like to be good at things, not an expert in every field. So you can hire me to do a magnitude of different things within the entertainment industry. I do work on media productions a lot. That's live productions. I like to do a lot of B-roll, and I do work for multiple people, but I'm always looking for more work, so do feel free to reach out to me if you're looking for someone to freelance with, or we're looking for a freelancer that, is me. Thanks for saying I'm good with my hands, Peaceful Kevin. I do appreciate it. With a camera? No. Yes. Tacos? Yes. I don't know. they go away so fast, and sometimes they linger for a little while, but it's like a ghost bubble. I'll make a video about it. I appreciate people jumping in. It looks like people are having fun chit-chatting, not just with me, but with each other as well. I don't want to get hired to do hair and makeup and be forced to do that, but I don't mind learning how to do hair and makeup. But I can already braid. New stuff on hair. COVID gave me a reason to grow out my hair. Oh, Peaceful Kevin, I just saw your message. So yeah, I am live here on YouTube. But you're already here. TikTok, heart, YouTube? I know. I want to see one more thing. I just need to go back to Google and see if Google has anything on these TikTok Live. Why isn't TikTok Live working tonight? I am confused. So we're still banned from the app if it's not fully functional. Well, we're not like completely banned from that, but we're censored. And as a community here in America, our as an American, not in a community. Well, I'm in a community too, but at the same time, we're here being censored now because we can't use the full functions of TikTok. If they're just starting the app back up and they need to provide the feature for us to be able to live stream again and to watch live streams, I really find that to be hard to believe. The app is integrated already with those functions and features, and for that not to be accessible kind of makes it feel like it's still banned to us. It's just, there was probably like some sort of weird compromise. We need more information on this. It kind of feels like the news is being stifled. We need an independent journalist to really just get under the knees on this one. Or get on their hands and knees and really climb around and find the actual truth about this one. Baby trap mode? What is that? These are popping up real fast and going away pretty fast too. Carla, I'm from, Gabby, you'll buy someone a gift. You can buy whoever you want a gift. You also don't have to buy anyone anything if you don't want to. Don't feel like you have to buy people things. Next year at this time, I'd like to not be dating and I'd like to be married. Maybe an arranged marriage. Someone asked me to shout out for their birthday. I couldn't read their name, it disappeared. Happy birthday though. But I don't like that the app is consistently making me go up and touch it, especially since now I'm eating with my hands. I'm not going to touch the screen of my iPad. Oh, happy birthday, Ryan. Thanks, Sarah. That was very helpful. Ryan, happy birthday to you. Everyone give a shout out to Ryan. Tell him happy birthday. I appreciate him for being here and for asking for such a fine thing. I don't know when I date. I can't read that, Gabby. You have to say it again. It already faded away. Ben, what are your go-to taco order? Carnitas? And pork? You mean the type of meat I like to get in my tacos? Arranged marriage, yes, Sarah. Still trying to figure out how to get that down. You put down a deposit. I mean, arranged marriages make sense, right? Oh, thanks for saying you like to buy something. Too bad. We're eating wheat thins, garbanzo beans, some chicken, some cheese. This is like a second dinner, late night brunch. Late night second dinner brunch. I don't know. Appreciate everyone saying happy birthday to Ryan. Makes a difference. We're here to hang out with each other. You have the best carnitas. I'm looking forward to trying some of those carnitas one day, maybe. I like to make a date special, but since I don't know Ben, I don't know what to... Well, you never know. When you go on a first date, though, you shouldn't be able to make it that special. You don't know the people. You also shouldn't be putting too much effort in someone's first date. I would have disagreed with that when I was like 19. But as a 35-year-old male, I would say don't put much effort into making the first date super special. You really don't know the girl. And giving her the ability to think that you're making it really special for her might give her the vibes that you're head over heels for her. And you got to be careful with the psychology behind dating because it's a real thing. There's a lot of books written about it. And you can't be so forward about everything. You also need to leave some mystery. I know, there's actually a lot of science to it too at the same time. As in, like, it's unproven that, like, this is, like when I say science, I'm not saying that, like, it's a defined science. Science is always like, there's like a 99% chance that it's like that way. Like, and it's basically me saying it like that. You go the extra on me? Well, I mean, you kind of already broken the ice. You've already gotten to know me by looking at me and watching me talk. But when you go out on your first date, usually you don't have anything, any context to go off of to make it special. And I think it's actually still important to kind of keep that vibe. Like, here's the reality is when you go out on dates, I feel like it's like, does this girl deserve my attention and do I deserve her attention? And you're just kind of trying to figure that out first. Now, if you already think that that they deserve your attention, and that you feel like, it's a vice versa thing, then yeah, sure, go all out on the first date. But there's probably very little going off of like text messages if that's it. I can't read that. Oh, you wouldn't be able to make eye contact with me? That's pretty cute. Asking for the ladies. Well said. Up to 65? What's the 65%? Ben has hair, so he's already a step ahead of Albert Tate. Oh, thanks for saying that. I know another Albert Tate, besides the Albert Tate that's famous. Oh, you'd be making up jokes? Thanks for saying I'm hilarious. I do try to show up. Do I smell like Old Spice? I do like to use Old Spice, but I don't think I smell like it that much because I sweat so much. Just being honest. Well, unfortunately, it looks like it's happening, guys. We're ending the live stream pretty soon. We're almost done eating. It's chicken and cheese. The beef is over there, and I'm not going to eat it at all. I'm probably going to throw it away. Passover aggressive mispronunciation. Sarah, you're saying eat slower? It's been 212 minutes that I've been live streaming. And it's 10:30, so I'm going to be ending this live stream soon. Because it's the beginning of the week. It's Sunday, Monday's tomorrow. I'm not staying up that late tonight. I've luckily been live streaming for a long period of time. Flew down? Oh. You'd be so nervous in front of me, Gabby? Well, hopefully not. A lot of people that think they're going to be nervous when they're around somebody, sometimes you can fight it off. You just have to acknowledge it. Oh, you're still here? Of course you are. Where did you go anywhere? I'm finishing up my food. You're watching me finishing up my food? Armenian Easter. If I could teach a class at Hogwarts. Oh, I don't know. Probably something weird. Like plumbing. I can't read any of these chats. I don't understand what YouTube thinks they're doing. They should just leave the comment up. You want me to brush my hair? I don't want to brush my hair. Of course Gabby wants me. Me and Gabby go way back. At least 3 months. Plumbing would be weird. It would be. I would probably teach something weird if I was teaching at Hogwarts. I'd also be scared because, if I was teaching at Hogwarts and I knew the Harry Potter thing was happening. Oh, I've taken that test before. I always get Gryffindor. What can I say? But there used to be those tests that were fun to take on social media that really aren't around as much anymore, in my opinion. Oh, the cheese. Shuffle back to what, Brandon? You're Slytherin, Sarah? Or you said they were Slytherin. Oh, Gabby, one day. You never know. Also, the world's a big place. It might be soon, it might be 5 years from now. You never know. Looks like zoo. You're Ravenclaw? Ooh, that's nice too. I like the people who are sharing what class they are from Harry Potter, especially if you guys are taking tests. Where like, or the thing where the hat randomly picks for you. We are ending this live stream in just a minute, but I've enjoyed every second I've been here on YouTube, not on TikTok. We haven't been able to live stream on TikTok tonight because TikTok's live stream is unavailable to us because we are being censored here in America, and the app is back, but the app is not back in its full functionality, which means we are definitely being censored to some degree. The app does not work to its full extent because something's still kind of happening over there in the politics of the world. I'm really not sure what's going on, but I do know that the app does work to a certain extent, but you can't use CapCut. CapCut doesn't let you be used. Actually, let's do a double check. I made a video about this earlier, and let's see if CapCut still doesn't let me use it, because everyone knows the ban's really on CapCut. Yep, there we go. Once again, it says, sorry. I don't know. Can you read this? Yeah, there we go. So just so that it's documented in here on YouTube as well, this is what's been going on, and this is the message you get if you try to use CapCut to edit a video. If you have the video editing software of CapCut, you might not be able to access it right now. I know I can't. If you can, then you have a way for me to work around it. Maybe I need to do an update or something. Let me know in the chat below. Regardless, we are going to be ending this live stream. Tomorrow is a dark day. I need you to stand next to Hazen. I don't know what people are saying here in the chat, but it is great to have people in the chat and interacting in the chat. We are wrapping up the chat because the chat actually is coming to an end, because the live stream is coming to an end. Although I've had a lot of fun being here, and it's been a lot of fun having all you wonderful people here. Thanks for joining in on my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Marguerite, and I live stream on a regular basis. I'm here on YouTube. I usually am on TikTok, but we're not on TikTok right now. I'll live stream on TikTok when it lets me, but I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow, most likely here and on Instagram. So you can catch me in those two places. Ben, tell us a secret. Not tonight, but we'll do that later. Regardless, we're not chit-chatting anymore, but thanks for hanging out with me and being part of the live stream. Brandon, thanks for saying goodnight. Good night to you as well. Bye to you, Sarah. And also, let's just do a shout out to the moderators here on YouTube. We've got some great moderators to keep the chat safe and keep things really moving. Those YouTube moderators are Brandon, Gabby, and Liz. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them, so do feel free to give them a shout out. This is the most people that I've ever had watching me over here on YouTube, so it is really fun to have you guys watching me, and it is fun to be doing these live streams. But go into my account and rewatch any of the live streams you want to watch me, and maybe cook, if you want to watch me eat, if you want to watch me hang out in the Santa's workshop that I built earlier in the holiday season last year. You can go ahead and do so at your convenience whenever you want on demand. You can rewatch my live streams whenever you want, any day of the week. It is here for you to be able to be entertained. I've been live streaming today for 219 minutes. This live stream will be uploaded later after it has been completed. It'll probably take about 2 to 3 hours for me to upload this live stream, so you can rewatch the live stream whenever you want if that's something you're looking forward to and you want to watch what it looks like when I clean my shed and take down all the Christmas decorations that were created to make a little bit of a Santa's workshop type of feeling. All that stuff is going to be available for you to watch whenever you want at your convenience on demand. That is right, but we also still have the situation of having a band app on hand, and I am sorry if you've been dealing with the band app and it's been interrupting with your viewing habits because you normally watch me or maybe you don't watch me. It doesn't really matter. Regardless, I'm making a statement about it that I hope that you were able to find me, and I hope that you've been able to enjoy this experience of watching me live stream over here on YouTube. If you prefer to watch me on TikTok and you would like to watch me on TikTok, I would love to be over there too, but we have something going on right now and I'm not really sure what's happening, but let's all stay connected to each other. And feel free to follow me here and watch me live stream again tomorrow here on this platform. You can also watch me on Instagram. I will continue to post content on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram on a regular basis. So do take the time to check those out. And I will watch. And I will be here for you to watch in the future. So do take the time to just follow me, send me some messages, send this live stream to other people as well, and we can hang out in future live stream environments. It was great being here. It was great being here with all you wonderful people. I see people have really interacted with the chat, and I had a lot of fun. It's been 221 minutes, and we are ending the live stream now. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great night. Get a good night's rest, and have a great week. It is Sunday, so get yourself a good night's rest. Maybe write yourself a list of all the things you want to accomplish this week, and I hope you have a great week. Get yourself that good night's rest that makes you feel you have energy for the entire week. You don't want to start your week off bye, but it was great having you here. But bye to you, Kiwi. You made me say bye in the middle of what I was saying. Peaceful Kevin, bye to you as well. Art, nice to have you here, but goodbye to you. Bye, and well, honestly, I just give everyone blesses to have good wishes. Good dreams tonight. Not good wishes. Good dreams tonight, but good wishes to your dreams, I guess. I don't know. Really, when it comes down to it, I'm saying what I can, but I'm starting to get really sleepy, and this live stream was a lot of fun. But 222 minutes into this live stream, I am now saying it's done, and you can just go ahead and relax and get yourself a good night's rest. If you're on the East Coast, well, maybe you should already be asleep. If you're on the West Coast, well, I'll be up for a little bit longer, but I won't be able to live stream that part because I'm going to be watching some content. That's just going to be what's going on, and I can't live stream anything that's copywritten here on YouTube, and we usually end up talking about the statistics that YouTube had on my TikTok live stream, and we won't be able to do that tonight because TikTok is technically still banned. I know, right? Well, good night, everybody. Have a great one. I hope everyone gets a good night rest. Ta-ta. Much love to you all, and I hope everyone has a great dream tonight. I hope you dream big. Dream big, everyone. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.